All right, everyone, assuming we're going, welcome to another Nate and Beth show for June 18th, 2022. We meant to start at 1 p.m. Central, but we're starting at 2 p.m. Central. I didn't know if you wanted to share why or not. It's fine either way.
Well, I had a conflict of schedules. I overslept my first appointment, which ate into this appointment. So forgive me, guys.
So this is an appointment, huh?
Well, yeah, kind of.
Okay, well,
I had overlapping plans.
one appointment overlapped into another appointment. I'll just go onto the channel and see if it's showing up. We're hoping it's showing up. Looks like it's showing up. Okay. So she had an appointment and it overlapped into this appointment. What's on Beth's mind?
Sunburn.
Well, we might as well start talking about that if while we wait for people to show up if they're going to show up. So what happened was sunburn related to yesterday?
Yes. Well, me and Sun get along great, but I think the Sun likes me a little more than I like it now.
See, the problem is with this spring, we've had a really crappy spring where it seemed like in April we had March weather, and in April we had April weather, and May we had April weather. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Am I doing this right? So April we had March weather, May we had April weather, in
April
May
we
we
had
had April weather. Wait, am I doing this right?
April was cold.
April March weather, May April weather. Ah, fuck.
Okay,
I
long
don't
story short, we didn't get warm until like a week ago, and this is my second sunburn of the year.
See, ideally, if you want to get out in the sun, you want to. It's great to get out earlier because the sun's not as strong as we all know or may not know. It gets strong in this northern hemisphere, stronger and stronger and stronger. April, May, June, and gets the strongest around June 21st, and then stays strong and starts to get weak after that, and goes down to whatever until December, whatever.
And
So
some people who are smart like Nate go in outside when the weather's kind of weak and the sun is warm but not strong, and the sun kind of warms up to him and he warms up to the sun. Then there's people like me who have to work, so when the sun is strong is the first time I can get out.
But it's even almost that way with me because the spring was so cold that I didn't have much chance to be out. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So what I'm trying to say is much like with John Candy and Summer Rental, you got to do these things in stages regarding sun exposures. So
Yeah.
because
That's a
of
good
the
example.
because of the weather this spring, Beth hasn't really been out, and then she was out for a long time yesterday with nothing but sun and got zapped.
Well, we did a kayaking last
Yeah,
month.
that's true.
Well, last month my shoulders got zapped to shit.
Yeah. So
And then
anyway.
today, yesterday, my shoulders and my legs got zapped, and yeah, Aloe's my friend.
That's for sure. So that's where she currently is now. She got zapped yesterday, and I'm more of a sun baby, I guess maybe you could say. So, you know, I don't really have much pain anymore. I can go in there. Like I got some burn yesterday, but it doesn't really hurt much. So that's
Yeah.
good.
Then our mutual friend joined us at the beach yesterday, and I think she got a little zapped, but
Yeah. Any word from how her skin's doing?
no, I haven't heard from her. But
I hope she's still with us.
no, she's fine. She sent a text when she got home after our excursion.
Okay, so that's the latest with us. I did the Batman ended up going on sale, Blu-ray $15. I did pick that up. I think Beth and I are gonna try to watch the whole thing this weekend. We might have to do two parts as it's like 3 hours long. Oh, 551.
Ooh.
We, well, I don't know if I can probably explain to people what I just said. So can I say that your appointment today was with a friend, school?
An old school, well, high school friend. We get together as much as we can. We see each other maybe once, maybe twice
And I
a
guess
year.
Beth gave her this channel, and
She
I
subscribed.
guess she subscribed. So Beth was just sent her a text. I believe you're subscriber 151, and I'm like, no, 551. I was up to 553, but maybe some stuff that was said on the radio show put people off. But
Beth gives pouty lip.
if that's people are, this is a super sensitive age, so
Yeah.
oh my god, dividing over everything that we can be divided over. So honestly, if there's gonna be people like that, I just as soon not have them around if it can't take the truth or take someone else's point of view or differing point of view. Then hasta la vista, baby. So now it was down to 551. Now it's because of your
Yeah, now it was
buddy.
down to 550. Now it's 551 again.
So good. I suppose we can go for 30 minutes, see if anyone shows up and see and regroup and see how we feel 30 minutes in. It's it's summer. We were supposed to be
nice.
on an hour ago. We changed. If no one shows up, it's understandable. We'll go 30 minutes, try to talk about stuff. Let's see here. Is there anything we watched? Oh, I showed you Cool World.
Yeah, that was fun with Brad Pitt as a cartoon
what made
character.
You want to see? Oh, you saw it at the store.
We went to a bookstore and I saw that on display for a few bucks that I wasn't gonna mind putting towards it.
And then she showed it to
Nate's
me,
like,
and Nate's already got
I
it.
got that. So we watched that.
That's something from my teenage years. I saw that back on home video at the age of 16. So
Yeah, that's kind of like a more adult version of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And I always want to say Who Killed Roger Rabbit, but it's Who Framed Roger Rabbit. But it was fun. The animation with people was a good mix, and now I know what happens when Toons and Noids hook up and have pleasure together.
Yes, you do.
So yeah, it was a fun little movie. I'd give it, I don't know, 3.5 out of 4 stars.
Wow, she's much more gracious than I am.
Yeah, well, I like cartoons, and I kind of have a thing for Brad Pitt. Very, very young Brad Pitt.
Yeah, looking at him now, it looks like he's like a teenager.
Yeah, he was in his early 20s for that one.
I would imagine.
I would think so. Very, very young Brad Pitt.
Mm-hmm.
Meg Ryan was okay, but Brad Pitt was cute.
So when you say Meg Ryan, did you mean Kim Basinger?
Oh, is it Kim Basinger? I'm thinking Meg Ryan. I've been saying Meg Ryan forever. Okay, Kim Basinger. Wasn't she the one that did that one movie?
Very well might have been. Which movie is that?
Crossing and Uncrossing of the Legs.
No, that was Sharon Stone. We're talking about Basic Instinct.
Yeah.
Well, one thing I always thought.
Notice how he understands what I'm talking about.
I was watching it while you were at your first appointment. Just kidding. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, one thing I always thought was funny about Cool World is Kim Basinger's animation alter ego. Hollywood. The animated version looks all super sexy and youthful and stuff, and then when she turns human, like one of the first things you see is her like arms go up and hands go up so that piece of lingerie can slip down over, and you can just see her like old palms. She's like probably in her 30s, which is kind of, I don't know, kind of old for that character. So it was just kind of like, even when I was a teenager, I'm like, God, let's say some of the first imagery you see of her in the flesh are like the kind of the old crumpled, shriveled palms. It's like, yeah.
Well, maybe she was as old as the person that she had pleasure with, because he wasn't a young chicken either.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying the animated counterpart, the animated version of that character just seemed much younger, like
way younger,
20 or that's all.
Yeah. What if Jennifer Connelly was in that role? And you know I was going to ask
God.
it.
That'd be a good movie.
Just checking for hardware.
Because in '92 she was wow, yeah, that would have been a good casting. She was,
of course, it would have been.
She was young, wasn't she? In '92. Well, they would have filmed it in '91. Wow, great.
Yeah, she was too busy with Bowie.
Rocket. Oh.
No, she was doing Rocketeer at that time, wasn't she?
Yeah, but she would have filmed that in '90 probably, and. Whatever, it didn't happen. That would be fun. That would have been fun. Jennifer Connelly and...
She'd have to cut her hair, though.
Cool World.
Either that or they'd have to redraw the cartoon.
Well, right. I mean, they got to draw the cartoon over the physical actress you get to play.
Right.
Except, well, they didn't do that because they didn't make... well, no one here. Thank you. But we always have to remember people listen after the fact. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, they didn't make the animated counterpart of Kim Basinger look old, but whatever. I thought one of the things I like most about Cool World is the random just hijinks, goofiness of the, just like...
The 1930s cartoons, maybe?
Yeah, that's also what I liked about it, or like about it is kind of like it starts with Brad Pitt coming back from World War II in the 40s and bringing back a motorcycle and killing his mom on it. And
it wasn't intentional. The other people were at fault.
But yeah, that's one thing I like. Some of the characters in Cool World kind of in those suits and stuff. And
then halfway through, I'm like, where's the professor? You know?
Oh, yeah.
The guy the tune that brought Brad Pitt into Coral World. I'm like, where'd he disappear off to? And then when they're back in the real world, then we find him as a mysterious character. It's like, he's not walking right. He doesn't walk like a human. And it wasn't a human. It was the professor, the cartoon professor. So, yeah, it was cute. And they kind of did like a Ghostbusters kind of thing when they pulled the pen out. Like all of the cartoons came out.
It was a rip-off of Ghostbusters, the end.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Where all the ghosts came out of the chamber. And the ending could have been improved, though, because I think that the hero of the story should have turned back into his human form, but he stayed like the superhero, goofy...
Oh, you mean, the Gabriel Byrne. Yeah, that's right. That was goofy.
Yeah, that I didn't really appreciate. That's why it's only 4.5 stars.
You mean 3.5?
Is it 3.5?
That's what you said.
Out of how many stars, though?
4. That's why 4.5 is not incorrect, because it's a half over your limit.
But if I gave it 6 stars, I wouldn't.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
Then
I'd mess up his star system.
You would. All right. 13. Well, let's see here. Yeah, about 13 minutes in. I want to see if there's still 0 people here. One what? One listening. Welcome, one listening.
Yay! One listening. It's not me. My phone's over there.
Okay.
So, hello, one listener. Don't know who you are.
But yeah. Cool World.
Cool World is fun.
I don't know if it's on Blu-ray or not. I don't know if I'd buy it because the DVD looked just fine. So
it's not that long of a movie. I don't think it would.
Well, your average length probably.
We're not going there right now. But
oh, what about the bunny, the whiny bunny?
He did win that game legitimately, and then they took the dots away off the. Yep. You got a 4 and 2 2s, 2 sets of 2.
Snake eyes, you lose.
The bunny I won. And then that is kind of me going to the police station, just crying my little eyes out. Go do something about it, you.
Oh yeah, the bunny spazzed out at the last minute.
Yeah, I gotta take some credit on that one. I've been known to pull the. Yeah, Beth Bunny attacks. So
listener's gone, so that's good.
well, thanks for listening,
Thanks for listening, listener.
Well, maybe they got freaked out by the blank screen.
No, it's actually this. We see that.
Oh, we see that.
So
okay.
people can't complain about blank screen anymore. They're probably going to say, it's not moving. The screen image ain't moving. It's standing still. What's going on?
I hear voices, but the lips aren't moving, and they're pretty still. Oh, is that called a picture?
Yeah, photograph.
A photograph. Wow. Those still exist? Yeah, I'm from the age where all this computer live streaming thing is completely over my head, which is why I'm glad that Nate, kind of knows what he's doing here.
Who says I know what I'm doing? If I knew what I'm doing, maybe there'd be people here, but...
Well, that could be partially my fault. We did say 1 p.m. Central, and...
That's very true.
Got pushed back an hour, so maybe people were here at 1 and we weren't. So I feel bad about that. That sun just zapped my mind, and I had made plans with a girlfriend, and it's supposed to be this morning from 9 to noon, so I would have been here in plenty of time for the 1 o'clock show, but I didn't wake up until 9. So that's why we pushed it back an hour. But I hope that you guys forgive me, and next show will be
2 hours late.
Better timed out. I don't really do well with schedules.
Yeah, that's why I was never big on, movies on TV or the idea of cable when it's got set times and it's oh, I gotta, get home to watch this. You can forget about it. Or shows, oh, I gotta try to catch that show when it's on.
Yeah.
To hell with it. I like one of the when home video first started, one of the slogans was, watch whatever you want whenever you want. I'm the whatever you want whenever you want generation. Damn right.
Yeah.
Damn right, whatever I want whenever I want. I should make a t-shirt.
Yeah, true.
We'll just have a VHS on the back, and whatever you want on the front, or vice versa.
And then parentheses, be kind, rewind.
Well, that could be another alternate shirt. Yeah,
that's true. You could do that.
The problem is I don't like the cheap fabrics of homemade shirts you can make. I like the nice soothing cotton fabrics of
certain manufacturers.
Yeah.
Well, can't you buy a manufacturer shirt and bring it into the screen shop?
I guess, but then it's gonna have a moose over here.
And?
Yeah.
Or a seagull. And for those who figure that out, yay!
Yeah.
No, so what other movie? I just watched Into the Wild lately.
Oh, you can talk about that.
Yeah.
Someone lent you the DVD and you watched that, so let's have your thoughts.
It was a moving movie. It was very emotional.
Hence the word movie, but okay.
No, moving. Emotionally captivating movie. It's kind of interesting because my life kind of reflects a little bit of the beginning with the family drama.
Oh.
But I thought I wouldn't be able to watch it because of that. But once you get past it and get into the story, it was something I could see me doing if I was bold enough. I mean, I don't think I could be super alone in the wild. I'd have to bring someone with me because I'm a girl and I'm not really that strong and I hate the cold. So maybe I don't know. But very earthy, very touching story. I mean, I don't know. You almost have to watch it to understand the dynamic of the story. But basically, it's this young guy graduated from, was it Harvard University? His parents' alumni school. He did the 4 years of college. He got the A's and B's that were expected of him. And right after graduation, he pretty much ghosted his family. He had the mailbox carrier, the post office, hold his mail for like 2 months before releasing it to his parents' address. So he gave a 2 month head start, and he burned money because money meant nothing. He was actually happier without money than with money, and you just see his journey from civilization as we know it into the wild. And apparently it's based on a true story.
That's what supposedly, but take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah. I liked it. I mean, I think I would give it 3 out of 4 stars for realism. So, what you're looking...
Wow, you don't think Into the Wild's better than Cool World, huh?
No, I like it. Cool World made me smile.
That's laugh. True. So yeah, what Cool World lacks in drama, it makes up for smiles and laughs.
Yeah.
Looks like we got Matthew Heagerty. He's first. Welcome, welcome, Matt. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's gonna show up today.
You can join us in voice if you'd like, if you want. Do you have your phone set up for that?
No, I don't. But
okay.
If you want him to join, I can, which sounds like you do, I can set it up.
I'm not opposed to it. Would you like to join us in voice, Mr. Heagerty? While he's responding to that.
So I saw Into the Wild probably in 2010, I think. So I got the DVD. I don't think I've watched it since, but if memory serves, he also burns ID and social security card, and just kind of goes back to the wild. He throws what?
He throws away license plates from his car, so when they find it in the desert, he can't be immediately tracked to it.
Okay, well, sounds like Matt's gonna call. I gotta set up, so I'll let you know when I'm ready.
I know where it is. I promise not to break it.
What?
Your phone.
Well, I was gonna have you talk while I got it.
First, but okay, I'll be right.
Where are you going?
You know where I'm going.
Need to go?
No. All right, forgive us, Matt. We both left the office for a couple seconds. You still there?
Studio. I gotta try to figure how this is gonna work with the... I put the mic in a different spot for Nate and Beth, so...
Okay, I'm gonna refresh my tea here. I'll be right back.
Need me to make hot water?
No, it's fine.
So, just bear with us while I do go through the motions to make the show call in a bull. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I can...
I'm good. What's going on?
Well, like I say, I just have to figure out how this is going to work for the new mic setup. So you can talk while I'm doing this.
What's he saying?
He said, yeah.
Yeah, but he said something else. Yeah, let me grab my headphones. Okay. All right, so we're going to have a conversation with Mr. Heagerty. Yay, people! But yeah, Into the Wild was bittersweet. Kind of predictable ending once you get to that part of the movie. Sad but unintentional. Yeah. But honestly, I'm kind of surprised. I didn't cry. Normally
I'm wondering why.
Normally I'm a crier. Like, I cry at Kleenex commercials, you know. But it is kind of that weekend for families too, so maybe they're off doing stuff.
Oh yeah, it says a couple words on a calendar, so we have to abide by what the words say.
Well, I can't really get mad at the world because I let the previous word holiday affect me.
That's true. All right, Matt, let's see here. Should be ready when you are, so just give us a call-a-rooney when you're ready.
Call-a-rooney. Okay. Whew. I'm thinking about it. You mentioned that. I don't know if I want anything on my shoulders right now.
Well, let me know if you need me to get the robe.
Maybe just a blanket. I'll go get a blanket. The robe's kind of
thick.
Yeah, robe's kind of thick. I got a couple of thin blankets I can throw around.
All right. As we're waiting for a call here, we'll just some stretching.
Hey, I think that's Matt. Does he prefer Matt or Matthew?
Hello?
Yo, hello?
Yeah. Hello.
What's up?
Oh, I was just asking Nate here, do you prefer Matt or Matthew?
Matt's fine.
Okay. Well, I know a Matthew that prefers Matthew over Matt. And I know a Christian who doesn't like to be called anything but Christian. So.
Yike. If I was Christian, I wouldn't want to be called Christian.
Yeah, but you're not Christian.
Oh. What are you not? What are you? You don't believe in your Lord and Savior?
Oh! Me and Matt are getting along great. Was that towards...
Are my levels?
Was that towards Nate or me?
We'll just...
Nate.
Well, everyone knows my take. We're gonna just... I'm looking at the levels, but we need you to talk so I can see. So just
okay.
maybe... I don't know if he has anything to say, because we just talked 2 days ago.
Well, I guess Beth is here, so I guess I can...
say everything over again.
Or...
Oh, you're going to have a conversation with me? Aww.
No, well, we didn't talk as long as we usually do, to be fair. You did cut out, usually, 3 hours, 2 hours of extra... Because it was 3 hours long, I think?
Yeah, 2 hours, 45 minutes. Yeah.
I don't think he was even planning on having a show.
Right, yeah. To be fair, I wasn't even planning on having a show, but the weather went to shit.
Yeah. So there.
What's the weather like right now? It's kind of getting colder where I'm at.
No, I mean, it went to shit on Thursday. It's fine today, but because we got burned yesterday, we can't be in the sun.
Oh, boy, did I get burned. I was in my...
Did you put on your pesticides?
Nope, I don't put on poison.
On your
I can't know. I don't know if I take credit for Beth being anti-sunscreen or was that way before.
I was that way before I met you.
Yeah, the less chemicals you put on your body, the better, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're not going into the water, I understand going into the water. I don't know what you could put on your body that doesn't wash off, but
right.
But I guess even if you sweat, you kind of. But I mean. There's got to be. I've never really looked into it, but it's all you're doing is trying to put a layer of something to take the to take the
edge off
the rays of UV. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's does it need to be this fucking shit that smells like a pesticide chemical? Yeah. You're telling me there's nothing else I can lather on my body that's I don't know. I'm sure there is, but it's just kind of funny how.
I think it's funny that people
that's always
put it
the
on.
go-to response. You just got to lather on stuff that you couldn't. A good rule of thumb for me is I'm because of the point because I don't I'm like Nate. Anything I hear, I'm like it's I don't know. I mean, everything I've been told is a lie in this guy.
Oh yeah, definitely. I just think it's funny when people put it on and then go in the water and wash it off. Ooh, that's doing a lot of good.
Research everything I thought I knew, and then I found out I was then now you're wrong about things. You research new things. You're I was wrong about that. Oh shit! Anyway, so it's I'm just my rule of thumb is if I can't eat it and swallow it, probably don't want me bathing my skin in it. You know what I mean?
Well, you feel the same thing about lotion?
I don't use lotion. I mean, like a lot of lotion. Aren't a lot of lotions just like, I mean, supposed to be? Aren't they just like plant
based? Yeah.
Or
so that I'll use
like,
lotion.
Like aloe lotion, isn't that just from? So they say. I mean, who knows what they're really?
Yeah, who knows what they're lacing it with?
Hey, all I know is aloe is cooling down my skin. It themselves.
It's getting to the point where I'm gonna have to start buying like everything from like just the woo-woo nut job people, you know, that make it in their basement. At least I know they're not, you know what I mean? Like, I'm at the point where like I don't know if I even want to shop at Walmart or Target for a lot of stuff. I just don't trust it anymore. These past couple of years, you know, everything in light of everything we've seen.
That's true, and it's getting worse.
Well,
I mean, first people were like, "Don't do this," and now people are like, "Oh, you have to do it or you die." It's like whatever. I'm sorry, I cut off Nate.
I'm still alive on, you know, some days, unfortunately.
But Nate had a thought.
Well, if we could just try to not be so gloom and doom, but whatever. If you guys want to be gloom and doom, I'll just exit stage right.
I'm not really gloom and doom. And I love the sun. I just don't like putting crap on my skin that's supposed to stop the sun. But I do believe in lotion. Lotion's a good thing.
How often do you go out into the sun?
Not often enough because it's kicking my ass.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, it's like it's like my arms are like permanent because I always wear, I guess, t-shirts in the summer, so
you get that
my
farmer's
arms
tan?
are basically. I don't know about you, but my arms are basically like permanently tanned.
Yeah, so are Nate's.
So like I don't get burned. My arms just never get burned. And I forgot to say, since I'm so used to my arms, I never have to apply sunscreen to my arms. I don't even have to think about it. So I was putting sunscreen on my brother Andrew, and I totally didn't even think to put it on his arms because I just assumed, like, you know, and then like his arms got a little burnt. I was like,
there's that Matt sigh. That's great.
Yeah, I was like, damn it. My mom was like, you didn't put it on his arms. I'm like, yeah, I didn't think. I don't ever put it on my arms. I don't even think that. But I guess my point is, if we were, you know, that's another weird thing. It's like your body has a natural way of putting sunscreen on. It's like just slowly build up. And
I was the worst mom in the world with my kids because I don't believe in it, but I didn't really put it on my kids. And then I was like, oh, they're not really mine, so I should probably do this.
They're not really yours.
No. Well, my daughter was borrowed from my ex-husband, and my son is with my sister, so if I give him back red as lobsters because I didn't put sunscreen on him, I won't see him again.
I would say in the current state of the world, even if you pop them out, they're technically probably not even yours because, I mean, just do what just you know, I mean, we're getting to the point where, you know, you could probably just say something wrong, and guess who's coming to take a knock at your door to haul your kids away? You know, I mean,
that way.
CPA, what's it called? Or
we're not going to say the letters, please.
I said the letters wrong. And then I was
he said them out of order.
It's CPS, but we're good with that.
Yeah.
But no, it was kind of funny because it took 2 or 3 beach days before my family members are like, "Don't you put sunblock on these kids?" No, I don't put it on myself. They're like, "Well, you should." Well, whatever. So it didn't even dawn on me because I don't use it.
Well, same thing with Matt not putting it on his brother's arms.
Yeah, that's what reminded me. So it's not a big deal, but
I put it on at the theme park in the morning. And I still got burned. I mean, I guess I should have re-put it on, but it's like, dude, it can't last 8 hours. Like, what?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. It's just, what's the point of this shit?
There is no point.
And it's like, well, you would have gotten burnt worse. I'm like, yeah, how do I know that?
Good point.
I didn't do it.
The sun kicked my ass nonetheless. Wearing little bathing suit, I can barely walk, but you know. I win. Sun loses. I'm still alive. Haha.
then then there is the it's just we don't spend enough time outside. Like, I mean, I think if we were spending more time outside,
it wouldn't affect.
Yeah, we would have a tan, and then if you lived in Florida and just were outside a lot, like you would have a tan face. So.
Right, and like weather wouldn't affect us so much because we'd always be outside.
Cold, and your skin would adapt, and you'd be fine.
It goes down in degrees, it gets warm in degrees, and you'd adapt slowly to it, like walking in and out of water. So. Yeah, your skin has a natural way of dealing with getting burned like that. Yes.
But it is kind of interesting how the sun burns you. I was like just thinking about that. Like, I was like, oh, it's so interesting. Like, you just get slowly burned. Like, you don't notice it because it's like this slow 8-9 hour day burn that's just slowly happening. You're like, oh, I got burned. Versus like just stick your hand in fire and it's just
it's instant burn.
You know.
See, the sun is kind of sinister like that. Like, ha ha ha.
Yeah,
you like me now.
Oh, that feels good. Oh yeah.
Let's stay in this oven all day. And then
you
we're
can kind
Kentucky
of tell,
Fried
like,
Children after that.
What?
Well, she's
I don't know about you, but
go ahead.
No, I don't know about you, but like I can kind of gauge when it's hot enough, or a mixture of hot enough and the sun is like, I guess not. The sun is right, like not hindered by the clouds, and it's like I can usually gauge like, yeah, I could get burnt today. Like you can almost feel the intensity of the sun and the heat more. And you're like, yeah, this is probably gonna burn me.
Yeah.
Like I mean, when I go on the beach, like you really can feel it because it's like that light is bouncing.
That's just it. I feel it. I just don't care.
And it's just, you're just like, yeah, this is gonna burn me everywhere and quick.
I don't care until the next day. It's like a bender. It's like a sun bender. Oh, I'm just soaking it all in. The next day, like, oh, I shouldn't have had that much sun. It's like a sun hangover that lasts for weeks.
Yeah, I guess it depends also how burnt you got.
She got burned.
Pretty bad. Like, only softest of soft can go on my skin.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
And
like, I think when Nate gets cold, he, like, touches my skin, and he's like, oh, he's all warm now, just touching my skin. It's like a campfire.
You have pretty white skin?
No, I don't know if you can tell by the picture, but I do have mixed blood in me.
You have what blood in you?
I have mixed blood in me. I have African American and Europe American in me. So I'm on the darker complexion with melatonin.
You still got burnt that bad.
And I still got burnt. Yeah.
Are you like Irish in you or something? Do you have like
a little
whitest...
bit? See, my dad gives me like African American, Mexican, and Native American, and my mom gives me half of Europe. So I'm very mixed.
I mean, everyone's very mixed. I'm very mixed of just European genes.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, see,
like
Europeans, they can like handle the sun better.
Who can?
Because people who are like Europe, they're outside more, like Italy and stuff like that. I think they can tan better. And see, I think that's where I get a false illusion.
They're darker. They're darker because of where they're originated from. Normally, Italy and Spain, and they're down south and
Sicily.
But I'm a mud. Like I love how this broad term of white person. It's like, dude, like there's way different genetics of Europe. Like they all.
But they
at one point it was like you're not. Better. Yeah, you're an Italian. You're not a Polish person. You're not.
They have the olive complexion.
Swedish. What?
Yeah. I'm looking for something I'm willing to share online so he can get a better picture of my skin tone.
That's okay.
No, there's one in here I don't really mind.
That's okay. Well, I don't know how it's going to go from there to the screen.
Oh, can't I email it to you and you can pick it up out of email?
Well, that's a lot of effort involved in that.
Like, this one's a pretty good picture. You can kind of see.
Are you changing the picture?
No, I'm just looking for a picture that shows my skin tone.
Oh, okay.
because
I
it's...
guess if you want.
Or, okay, are you a coffee drinker?
Yeah.
Okay, so imagine a cup of coffee with, like, black coffee with, like, 4 creams.
There you go.
That's, like, my skin complexion.
Good.
Really? Okay.
I'm not super dark, but I'm just light enough to be dark.
But I get darker than her in the summer.
Yeah, he does.
Interesting.
Yeah, what was the question? Who's the black person here? Because I'm part African American, yet you're darker than me. Because we were playing Othello. Yeah, black versus white. Where what?
What do you have, like, Southern Europe genes in you, Nate?
I'm trying to think of my grandma. I'm pretty much. I think on my dad's half German and Czechoslovakian on my mom's side.
I can totally see the German. I don't really see the Czech though. I can
hear the German. I can hear the German more than say it.
Yeah.
You can almost tell he's. Yeah, just the way his voice, not the accent, but just
get to the chopper.
Well, even in the picture that's
you've got that deeper German booming voice that a lot of Germans have.
Yeah, that's true. But even in the picture that's on right now, that's about my skin complexion. If you can zoom in, I mean, I know it's at night and it's a campfire scene, but
yeah, I can't tell at all.
Are you blind?
I thought you were. I can't tell your skin complexion from it. Like,
yeah, we're both orange, Beth.
From that picture. Yeah.
Okay, I'm a little darker orange than he is.
Anywho.
No, like I said, I'm like a coffee with 4 creams.
Since you're mixed, I mean, what do you identify as? I mean, isn't that like a tricky question?
A human.
Like, a human, but like, you're like, well, like...
On job applications, I put African American because they're equal opportunity employers.
I put other. I don't even say I'm white. Like, why are you gonna assume that? Why would someone assume that?
Well, now they have this wonderful line that says biracial, more than one ethnicity. So that's what I've been putting down.
They have that. But that's what I am technically. Because I'm biracial. So
exactly.
I mean, literally, like I'm genetically mutt Europe, so that's not one. It's not one specific race. White isn't a specific race, so I'm not gonna just.
That reminds me, I was grade school, and I did this after school program that ran into a summer program while the parents were at work, and we were in a circle, and we were all telling everybody our background. And, the girl from Africa said I'm black, and the little boy from America said I'm white. And then it came up to one of my mom's friend's son, and he said I'm peach. And they're like, how? No, you're black. No, you're white. He's like, no. And he got a piece of paper. He said, this is white. I'm peach. And he grabbed a peach from the table and put it on his hand, and he's peach.
Yeah. That kid. Yeah.
He's a very smart kid.
Response. Yeah. Like, that's not the color I am.
I'm mahogany. I'm mocha. Mocha's a good color for me. Caramel.
Yeah.
Caramel. Yeah. That's a good.
Caramel is really what it is. Yeah. It's more of like a tan. Like,
yeah,
like
kind of caramel.
Leather. Which, side note, it creeps me out how into it. To me, it's almost on the level of like borderline psycho. I'm gonna skin you up. I don't get it. I could be overthinking it, but I can't stand tan colors, like especially tan leather, like in like cars and stuff. Like I bought a Infiniti G35 used, and I wanted a black one, and it's hard. This was years ago, and it was like, there's a lot of things you're looking for in a car, and sometimes you just gotta like be you can't get everything you want.
Get seat covers.
Car. So I just was like, yeah, I don't really like tan. I didn't think much of it. I was like, yeah, I'd prefer the black interior, but I didn't realize how much it really off put me.
Are you a colorist?
I realized how. What?
Are you a colorist?
No, it's just like I'm getting in the car, and it's just like this is like the same skin tone as me. I'm like, this is creepy. It's just ugly look. It's just
Well, just think
like,
when you're
what if
pulled over
someone-
by the cop, you can just camouflage him with the seat.
Yeah, but it's like, why would you like that?
This car's
It's like, you could
self-driving.
like it's like the color of like human skin, at least certain human skin. And it's like you could make the leather out of human skin. It's
Well,
like,
didn't
this
you
is-
know it was
this
the
is
Dahmer
just-
car factory?
What?
The
What'd you
car
say?
came from the Jeffrey Dahmer auto plant.
Yeah, I know, but I don't get it, and people love it. Though I love my tan interior. I'm like, okay,
Nah.
you know, and that goes to say, like, a lot of people have these like tannish interiors in their house too.
I just
like
hate
they-
leather seats
and
in
it's
cars.
just- Yeah, carpet. It's just, oh god.
You're a colorist.
I mean-
You're a tannist.
I know. That's just
Maybe I
one
shouldn't
color.
talk to you because
I
I'm
don't
tan. You
understand.
don't like me.
Every other color I get, like dark brown, green. Every other color is like totally get it. But the color of human skin is a little okay, man. It's okay on the human body, but like I don't know. It's just creepy.
No, I
But-
get it. That's why I get like cloth seats. Then I get the gray interior. It's all good, and it doesn't burn me in the summer or chill me out in the winter.
Yeah, and I get so
Hate
much
leather
crap
seats.
like, oh, you painted your walls black. I'm like, yeah, it's a nice color. Like, what do you
Sweet.
racist? Yeah.
Oh, I don't
Just
know.
what you say.
I said sweet.
Have
That's
you
cool.
seen the inside of his shed?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
painted the walls black.
The inside of
Sweet.
his shed is black walls.
Well,
Yeah.
it's warm in the
I love
winter
it.
and hot in the summer. I think you're good.
Yeah,
No, I always wanted
like
a
the way
black
it
house
looks.
growing up.
I like the way the walls look. Yeah.
Good.
Then you get
Good.
like the blood red trim.
No, I actually white trim. Black and white is a nice combo. I like.
Oh,
I
you're
have some white
boring.
trim, yeah.
Blood
Mhm.
red
I
trim
like
and
the-
black walls.
What?
Said blood red trim and black walls.
I mean, red and black looks cool too, but I just white and black is I like that color. I like it even on cars and stuff.
I guess.
Like a black car with like white wheels always look really good to me.
Yeah, the white walls do look good.
He said white wheels.
White wheels, like a car that's black and someone has white wheels. I always thought that was a cool color
I
combination.
don't think I've ever seen that.
It's usually on sportier cars, you know,
Okay.
like where people actually, you know, like. Or it's not always sporty cars. People will dress up their trucks and stuff too. But I mean, it's like, you know, it's usually where people actually modify and try to be a little original and you know what I mean, change up their car. You see actually different color wheels and different paint jobs, and it's just, wow, we could do this on every car, but everything's just corporate, standard, issued. Here you go. You know, here's your 3 colors that are all. Don't even
What
get me
did-
started on that.
What did Henry T. Ford say? You can get any color you want as long as it's black.
I think
When
so.
he came out with the Model
That
T.
was a limit. That was because of a limitation back then. Now, you know, I think that was like that was considered. I mean, this is the beginning stages of mass production of cars. I don't.
But this is
yeah.
still
I mean,
a really
'cause-
good quote. You know, get any color you want as
Yeah.
long as it's black. I was like, okay. Yeah, you're real liberal in colors. But it was just the fact that he said it. I thought that was
okay,
kind of
that's
cool.
funny.
But
Yeah, because like in the
Nate's been
50s
kinda quiet
and stuff. I mean, if you look at in the 50s, I guess maybe even 40s, but like just different colors that cars were. They came in 60s as well. Like just.
See, that's why I love old
came in
cars.
all
It's like
sorts
they
of-
found color.
What?
It's like I love the 60s cars because
50s.
50s. It's like they found color. There's pink, there's blue, there's
Yeah.
teal,
Orange.
there's yellow that's not super hurt your eyes. It's like they discovered color and it's awesome.
Yeah, but just because an old car is the color now doesn't mean it came in that color then. But still, they did broaden the colors in the 50s.
Yeah. Yeah, if you look at the old videos, the colors of the cars, were all like just different colors. They were cheerful colors. They were just kind of vibrant.
Mm-hmm. You telling me
Now,
the Happy
now
Days
if they make
lied
a
to me?
red, they won't even make it like a vibrant red. It's like this corporate red that's like jewelry looking. I don't know what shade of it. It's just the shade of, you know, it's like even gray. Like they'll just make it like a, oh God. I don't know.
That's true.
I hear you.
The only cars that kind of get cool colors, and even then they're kind of they're kind of not even doing that, or sports cars. But even then, like I said, they don't even have as many options for flashy colors. But that's about the only time you might even see like an orange car or freaking yellow or whatever,
Yeah.
you know?
Like that burnt sunset orange. It's okay on a small car, but when you put it on a truck, it's like, whoa, that's way too
Yeah,
much.
that's stupid.
It looks good on like a Beetle, but when you put it on like a Dodge Ram, it's like it's way too much of that color.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
Nate's just looking at me like, wow.
That's fine.
It's
You
like-
guys haven't
It's
talked.
like, I'm going to paint my Miata.
No!
Whatever.
From what Nate tells me, it's like a forest green.
No, he's talking to me. He's
Yeah, he's going to paint his
No,
Miata
his is
now.
white.
He's gonna paint it.
I was wrong. His is white. I think
Mine's white. Mine's
Yeah.
white. Mm-hmm.
Of course, Mr. Black
it's
and
the
White.
Of course.
model.
I bought, again, it was like, you can't be,
You can't choose.
yeah, I mean, like, you have, yeah, exactly. It was a good deal. There are some colors, again, in a car I just won't even look at. Like, it's just off limits. I'm not going to buy that color. But white is good. Like, I probably would have preferred, like a red or a black, but white's a good color.
It was in my head that it was green.
That's because we walked by that one, and I told you that's the model.
Oh.
It's just the model. I forgot. Not
Okay.
the color.
Well, there's a green Miata in our neighborhood. In his neighborhood.
Older, like Nate's year? Or
No,
newer?
like yours. We walked by it, and I said, "Yeah, that's Matt's Miata."
Mm.
And it's a
Yeah, I
deep
saw-
forest green.
I saw on the highway going to Six Flags, there was a Miata. Well, I don't know about my year exactly, my generation, driving down the road, highway with the top down. Enjoying life, because how could you not?
Yeah,
With the top down in a Miata.
top down.
Only way to go. See, what's really funny is I can handle a convertible with the top down, but I can't handle a Jeep with the doors off.
Oh, because that's, it's like, I
It's like a
totally
safety
get that.
thing.
Yeah, it's kind of freaky.
I drove the first Jeep, one and only time without the doors. I was freaking out. But he wasn't really prepared to see me that day anyway. I kind of showed up unexpectedly. And you were cleaning up the Jeep and you were detailing the cleaning, which is why you took the doors off to get inside there and get it all clean. Picked me up without the doors on, and I'm like, nope, I'd rather walk. Safer.
Wow.
Well, she didn't say that. Otherwise, I was gonna say I could have dropped her off and drove
away.
and been waiting for you.
It would have been an hour walk. I outweighed the pros and cons and just closed my eyes. If I don't see the train hitting me, it didn't really hit me, did it? No, but Nate's a really good driver. I do trust him. So.
Yeah, that's the thing is, though, you could be the best driver in the world. There's still the problem of the other people. You know what I mean? You can't.
Well, I found that out the hard way. Yeah, I almost got murdered.
I mean, there are things that you will have. It's just you could have the best reaction time in the world, and it wouldn't be good enough. Or the car can't handle. You could have the best reaction, but maybe your car can't handle what you need to do to avoid this person, or if you're just sitting at a light and someone rear ends you and there's no way to avoid it because there's traffic everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just there's some things that are just like out of your control. Yeah, that's like the main reason why I don't drive a motorcycle. I could totally trust myself, but it's the other people, and that's the last thing you want to get hit on is a motorcycle.
Well, yeah.
Or fall off of, because
That's kind of why I waited till like 20. Seriously, I waited till like my 20s to even get my driver's license.
Yeah,
And everyone was like, "Why are you waiting so long?" I said, "Because I know the kids I graduated high school with are on the road." And I came to realize there's always going to be teenage drivers.
So you thought
I had
that
to get over it.
once you turn 20 and your class turns 20, there'll be no more teenagers on the road.
Yeah, no, actually, I got over the fact that there's always going to be teenage drivers. So I just got over it and learned how to drive. So
Yeah, but the woman, I mean, it's not even just the teenagers that
It's
are
the
the
old
problem.
people
The
are
woman who
worse.
drove into me was
An old woman. That's the old people that are the worst.
man, they don't want to give up their driver's licenses. I say when you're 65, you have to take the written and driving test all over again. Like you're from scratch. You got to take the written test, you got to take the driver's test, and you got to pass both of them with 100% because you should know this. You've been driving for 60 plus years. You know, you should ace these tests, and then you can keep your license. If you're off by 1 point, nope. Turn in your driver's license. You're done. Hey, we'd have safer roads. But, you know, that's just my ageism. I just don't like old people drivers. They'll cut you off, and then they'll go, like, super slow. Like, I'm in the fast lane. You cut me off to go the speed limit. No.
Yeah, I would say old people are, because teenagers don't know how to drive, but at least they have, they have probably better reaction. They do have better reaction time.
No, they don't.
Yeah, but then they've lacked it.
Who are you talking
about?
No,
old people?
As you get older,
he's talking about teenagers.
Oh, teenagers. Okay.
Teenagers, yeah. But it's like, but to be fair, they have no experience in how to handle it.
Because they're overconfident.
I'd rather share the road with teenage drivers than old people any day of the week.
I'd rather not share the road with anybody. Just take it over myself. True. Nate's looking at something interesting.
Well, they'll never.
I like sharing the roads with other sports car drivers. Like, it's fun. You get to race around.
Hey, you're gonna race around.
Yeah, you gotta race. You gotta have other people to race. So, I don't condone street racing. That's illegal, guys. So, I'm just saying this is in GTA. So, not on the real public roads, of course, because, a law-abiding citizen. I would never do something like that. But
okay, now uncross your fingers. Nah, I'm just
it's not
harping
like people
on
who have sports cars race or anything. It's like, why would do it? Why would you do that? Like, you bought the sports car just to be cool. Just to look cool, right?
That's true. No, I don't
you
know.
didn't drive it to drive fast.
Yeah, sports car do kind of make me leery on the road. I'm
mean
in
they
my
make you
little
leery?
4-door sedan, and I'm kind of a speed demon in that. But the sports cars, they're so small, you can't even see them. They're worse than motorcycles because they're like below the mirror
to the ground. What?
Well, they're not all that small, but maybe she's talking about low.
They're so low to the ground.
They're lower than a motorcycle.
Yeah, they're like cats.
A
They'll
motorcycle
sneak up on you.
is taller than a sedan because when you sit on it, you have more.
Yeah, but they hide in your blind spots.
Yeah, that's why you don't drive in the blind spots in a low sports car. It's like, you shouldn't drive in anyone's blind spot, but you're more of a blind spot because you're lower.
Yeah. I'm admiring this conversation. We've gone from black and white walls to sports cars within 5 minutes. I thought that was pretty fun.
I'm into sports cars. That's all I've pretty much owned, except for my first car was a Nissan Sentra, and I had a Ford Ranger, which I do miss. That was a nice little truck.
Oh, yeah. My dad had the Ranger, yeah.
Fords are nice.
Beautiful.
I like Ford trucks. I don't like Ford cars.
Yeah, they're great trucks, yeah.
Their cars suck. I had a Ford Contour.
No. Hey. Well, they got their problems, but I'd rather drive a Ford than any other American car.
Oh, those fighting words.
Chevy is probably my least favorite.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely my least favorite.
You don't know who you're talking
my neighbor
to.
up the street, and my neighbor up the street got a 2000 Chevy Corvette, and it's like, yeah, cool, I got a lot of horsepower, it handles well, looks nice. You get inside, you're like, wow, I'm in a Cavalier from the year 2000. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, the seats are more comfortable, but like everything in the interior, they just put it feels like you're in a Cavalier,
Yeah, leave my Chevys alone. I am a Chevy girl through and through.
And it's always having these like weird, stupid electrical and just other problems.
I don't like
low miles.
I like the old Chevys. Like, okay, Chevys for me kind of stopped being cool in like 1990. After that,
Really?
I don't like them. I mean, I like my Chevys, but like the one I have is a 2015 Chevy Impala, but I loved my 2005 Chevy Impala better. It just the interior felt better. So,
Have you ever sat inside of like or drove Japanese sedans or
no, I don't
German?
like foreign cars.
So she has this strong opinion on Chevy. Now, my opinion from Chevy is not out of a bias that I just didn't like Chevy. I try to evaluate things the best I can. You know, it's not the badge, it's nothing. It's just I don't care about who made it, with this or that. Does this feel good? Does this feel well built? This and that. So my opinion from Chevy formed from, working as a car mechanic and getting in and out of all different types of cars all the time and having to work on them. And then also just driving a lot of different cars. I worked at another dealership selling cars briefly, and then my buddy and I used to just tire kick cars. And so anyway, my opinion on Chevy formed having gone in and out of a bunch of them while simultaneously being in, every other car you can think of: Toyota, Honda, Ford,
Yeah, I guess you have a different
Dodge. And I was
perspective.
like, wow, these Chevys feel like the cheapest cars that I've gotten into. I mean, I'm not saying that because I'm just trying to bash Chevy. It's just something I noticed. I was like, wow, okay.
So Beth, let's listen to Beth's, like, what how did Chevy become so high on Beth's
I'm gonna guess it's an emotional thing, but I'll let her.
It kind of is an emotional thing. Okay, so growing up, no, I'll admit to that. It's an emotional connection. No, but growing up, my brother pushed Fords on me. Ford.
Oh, I see. It's rebellion.
And
it's rebellion. She can't buy a Dodge, I guess.
No. Anyway, so the very first car I got was a Ford Contour, taking my brother's advice. It lasted about a year. And my brother was working on the engine, and he blew the engine up. I was like, okay, I'm done. And then we went to Honda for a while. Honda, was it? I can't remember. Honda Accord. So I had 2 Honda Accords, and they were both broken into. So I'm like, nope, broken into, stolen.
Because someone breaks into it doesn't mean the car manufacturer sucks.
But they're really easy to break into.
There was a reason they didn't want to. That should be a compliment. Oh, they break into the Honda because it's valuable.
No, they break into them because they're easy to break into, and you can steal the car, true. Take a joyride, and no one cares.
It's not hard to break into an old Chevy, though, either.
No, but I don't have an old Chevy. I have a newer Chevy. Okay. But ever since I bought my very first car all by myself, which was my very first Chevy Impala, I've just loved Chevys. It's the first car that I've felt safe in, and that's all I drive. I hate Fords because they were shoved down my fucking throat.
Okay.
Dodges are just the same version of Ford, for my opinion. I thought about buying a Kia, but they're just too foreign for me. I don't like the way they have their dashboard set up. I feel like I'm in a spaceship.
Let me ask you this next question.
What's that?
Do you think that even your 05 Chevy was even... Do you think that was not a foreign car?
It probably had foreign parts.
Well,
I mean, what car has all American parts? Hello.
I don't think any of them anymore.
See? But, no, I mean, I'm not a carist. I just like my Chevys. I got the car show. I'm admiring all the Fords and all the Pontiacs, and I love old cars. But I won't drive anything but a Chevy.
Wow.
I might drive a Jeep. They're kind of intimidating, though.
They don't intimidate me.
Jeeps are kind of intimidating.
Well, you gotta say there's more than one Jeep model.
Well, any Jeep is kind of intimidating to me. I don't like the Liberties. The Liberties are too low to the ground. I don't like. It's like I'm stepping into a tub.
Anyway,
I don't like the looks of the Liberties. I don't really like the styles of the, what are they? The one I hate with the X on the back. What is that one?
oh, Renegade.
The Renegades. I can't stand those. And then I've driven with the Wrangler for almost 8 years, and I'm in love with the Wrangler, but I don't think I have the body strength to even look good in it.
Oh,
you know, like being the driver. I don't have the balls to drive it.
Wranglers mainly now are like the new stock. I mean, no offense, you've probably seen this name, but they're like the new car for the middle-aged and younger white woman. I've noticed. I see more.
Are you calling Nate a middle-aged white woman?
No, I'm just saying that's the demographic that I see drive Wranglers the most, are white women.
No, I don't know. I think Wranglers. I don't think I'm bold enough for the Wrangler. Like, that's all I see Nate with is a Wrangler.
Yeah.
I think of a Wrangler as like a mountain guy.
At least until 2030.
Yeah. When he buys a sedan, that's when I go rest in peace. Nice knowing you.
Well, no, 2030 when none of us will have a car.
Don't say that. That's not that far away.
You're being by 2030, you're being optimistic, man. I think it might be sooner than that.
That's true.
I mean, you might have a car. You might have your Wrangler sitting out there. It's like,
but you can't drive it. It's illegal to drive any car that you own.
Yeah, have fun paying for gas, or have fun, paying the extra tax that they, whatever. Or have fun getting a part for it. Just have fun getting a part for any of these cars,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting to transition into, I actually started biking to stores, actually, and I'm like, I'm going to do this all summer. Like, if I'm not getting milk or frozen pizzas, I'm going to bike to the store.
Why can't you get the frozen pizza with the bike?
Well, you don't want it to
backpack?
You don't want it to melt. I guess a person could get some kind of a hot cold bag, but how big do they make it?
How long of a bike ride is it?
Probably just 15 or 20 minutes.
So
but once the frozen pizza starts to thaw, it doesn't taste right when you cook it.
What about like in the wintertime? You'll be all right because the frozen pizza will.
Well, yeah, in the winter, but then you've got ice.
Right. I'm not going to bike during the winter, but yeah, that you could.
Well, then he could walk.
I could walk.
What would be good is getting is retrofitting or getting an electric bike so you can go faster.
Nate and an electric bike? There's a thought.
What?
I mean, I don't think I'd go any faster in an electric bike than I do biking. I don't want to go too fast, so... Anyway,
okay.
It's just thoughts I've been having.
Yeah, I mean, it's that's what people in third world countries have to do. They don't... And at most, they have a moped.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, they're pretty much turning America into a third world country. Sucks.
Yeah. I mean,
we're not that far.
In a lot of metrics, we're already there. If you actually compare our metrics, we're like pretty much, besides if you're really rich, most people are, I mean, I guess you got an iPhone, though. That's cool. You got an iPhone. That's cool. But yeah, it's that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah. It's just all these
they're not. Who's they? Hey, who's they? Bigot?
You know who they are. They're those people that we all avoid.
I'll be real here. You can't solely blame they. Because I look around at Americans, and I'm like, because they have power because look at your average American.
Right, because the average American is influenced by they, them, and the corporate system.
Why are they influenced? That's the thing. Why would your average American be influenced by these
people? Because they're sheep.
I mean, but that's my point. Like, why? Like, because it's like it goes back to like I don't like blaming they 100% at all because these people have to take responsibility for lining up for everything.
Okay, I give they 75% and I give the common people 25%. I don't know about that. They are very powerful influencers, and they convince us if we don't have the proper car, the proper house, the proper family, then we're shit. and people don't want to be shit, so they try to become
you gotta be very
corporate to be someone, and then they all die, and what the fuck?
Well, if you're, in a way, I kind of understand their point of view. If you're that weak-minded, you're that obedient,
they're sheep. I mean,
yeah, I'm saying if you're looking at what.
Go ahead.
If you have all the power in the world, and these people, you make up anything you want, and people just buy it and do whatever you say, then you have no respect for them. You're like, these people are just, they're on the level of a herd animal. I mean, it's just
sheep.
This is like laughable. I mean, I think herd animals have more of a survival instinct than most people. But that's true. Another. I mean, I think it. But
look, just these past 2-3 years, how society has changed because one person said a sentence, and now everyone's got to do what this one sentence makes us do. And they have a thing
called free will. And they could have said, you know what? No, I'm going to look into this. I'm going to whatever this stuff.
Not trying to pull these past few years into the conversation, but that just proves how weak people are. Because one person said one sentence, and the whole world crashed because of one sentence.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. I didn't crash, but here comes Nate.
Anyway, it's kind of trying to, so that reminds me of something that was brought up at the beach yesterday, which was kind of funny because we were there with our friend Amanda. I can't remember. Somehow it was a big sunny day and we were all getting sunburned. Mm-hmm. Somehow the topic of, I think it was her who said it. Someone said it. You were her, Beth, where there's a nuclear, what was it said? Referring to the sun, some kind of nuclear. She's grabbing her phone. Why? It's on the text?
It was in the text message. No, she said it first, which reminded me of the text.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, she's just something was said like there's this nuclear fireball in the sky radiating us, and I was like, God, they could put that on the news one day, and of course it's been in the sky doing that for thousands and thousands of years, but they could put it on the news one day. All of a sudden, holy crap! News alert. Big, huge, radioactive, hot thing radiating, rays down on the planet. Everyone's got to be indoors, and you can only shop at,
underground
corporate places with the ray defeating, roofs and the mom and pops don't have the ray defeating roofs, and people would be like, oh my God, so let's lock down because of the newly discovered radiation rays coming down from that big radioactive ball in the sky.
Could be hiding from the sun.
Yeah, well,
whatever
here's
the sun is. I can't verify what the sun is. I can look at it, but I don't, so I know there's light coming from there, there's heat, that's all I know.
Right. So my girlfriend sent me a text, and it's between, quote unquote, me and boss. Me, I can't work today. There's a huge ball of fire emitting deadly radiation. Boss, you can't skip work just because the sun is out. Which started Nate's statement that he just made. But yeah, I think Amanda had said something about she doesn't really like being out in the sun because she is very pale. She's like vampire pale.
Oh, we do have C-Snap here. Welcome, C-Snap.
Welcome. Yes, we got our first visitor.
Welcome, C-Snap.
Oh, we got our first visitor. Listen to Matt. Is this the Matt show?
Sorry. Nate and Matt featuring Beth.
Yeah, Matt Heagerty featuring Nate and Beth.
I think, didn't you do that one time, Nate? Didn't you put that in one of the titles?
I was just going to ask you, did you notice that I put one of them, I put one of the titles,
I did.
A Huge Movie Fanatics Radio, Matthew Heagerty featuring Nate.
I think I saw that. C-Snap says, hey, with the big old hand. Hey, back, C-Snap. What's going on in your territory? So, I saw that.
But about the lock, well, I don't want to say that word.
Don't say that word.
Yeah, I think you said it. Then you. I don't want to say it.
Did I say it?
The prison word. Back to the prison word.
I don't think I said it, but
they might. They're already kind of starting to do stuff in France, not with the sun, but other weather problems
that we've had our entire lives, and now all of a sudden they're a problem.
Yeah.
Well, there is technology, and it's just conspiracy theory, but we don't know what's going on.
Okay.
We don't know how.
Going back to Godzilla, what Godzilla was it? Where it was Monster Island and it was hot, and they made this machine that you probably better describing it.
Those don't exist in real life. They have no type of machines like that.
Okay.
That's just fantasy. Yeah.
That's just fantasy.
That's conspiracy theory stuff. We're not conspiracy theorists there.
They turned tropical island into desert or
like desert.
No, into snow or something like that.
Right.
Okay.
Encapsulated.
But I can't remember why they did that. Maybe they would have wanted to turn the snow island into tropical so they could grow stuff. Anyway, C-Snap says, not much, guys, just eating and listening. Okay, well, welcome, C-Snap.
I hope you can enjoy your meal while you're listening to us talk about such powerful radiation as the sun.
Did Beth watch Top Gun?
Did Beth watch Top Gun? Is that the question?
Yeah.
I am in the room.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, did you watch Top Gun?
I did watch Top Gun, and then
Are we talking about Top Gun 2 or which one?
The Maverick. I'm sorry, Maverick.
Yes,
yeah.
I watched Maverick. See, Nate and I
What'd
had
you
watched
think?
Top Gun 3D, and then we watched Maverick like a week later. And I think a lot of Maverick was kind of cut and paste from Top Gun. Like, the entire intro was the same.
Yeah, that was
Seriously.
fine.
No, that was disappointing. Like, you had 20 years to figure out a different intro, and you kept the same one. Like, use some imagination. That's just
you remember at the end when they have to pull up, straight up, and they have to feel, like 9 Gs going straight up?
Yes, I
for
do.
Like a couple seconds?
Yeah.
Now, 9 Gs is just unreal, but...
Yeah,
that made me
he'd
think
be
of my
squished.
roller coaster.
He'd be dead. But C-Snap says he'll try.
It made me think of the roller coaster I was talking about. I was saying I felt like I was going to die.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't breathe. Because it was the same, how they were going straight up. I'm assuming they were feeling, like positive Gs, just like I was feeling intensely for a couple seconds on that one Superman ride. And it was just like, ah! And like, even that, I think that ride pulled like, I looked it up, like 3-something Gs.
Okay, so 9 Gs
chest,
no,
like
he'd be
down.
smashed into the seat. He'd be so dead.
Yeah, like even thinking about the fact pulling those intense 3 Gs for a couple seconds and then having to like focus, like it precisely turn my plane.
Mm-hmm.
Like even with 3 Gs, I'd be like, oh, that's ooh.
But see, it's Maverick. He's like the top captain of Top Gun. He does this in his sleep.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone could physically do, like, I think that was a stretch what they did. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. So
in
just
one
pull 9
aspect,
Gs
if you do something like continually, that's all you do your entire life. You fly. That's all you do. Then yeah, I think it'd be a gut reaction to be able to maneuver a plane.
I mean, maybe if the plane... No, but I'm saying, like, 9 Gs is like...
No, that's
you almost pass
much.
out. Like, it's almost...
C-Snap's asking a question.
C-Snap says, hey, haven't seen Maverick, but how was Val Kilmer in it? Matt, do you want to start?
Ooh. Spoiler alert.
Oh, God. How was he in it? I mean, is... half alive? I don't know. It's not good. I mean, he was good for his condition, I guess. It was. Ooh, I don't even know how to answer that.
Spoiler alert. Yeah.
Is that your answer, Matt?
Yeah, I mean, as good as you could be for his condition. It's like,
yeah.
It was.
Does Beth want to answer now?
Heartbreaking. That's the word I would use. Heartbreaking. When you go back to Top Gun and how vibrant Val Kilmer was in Top Gun, and then you go to Maverick, it's like night and day.
Okay,
I forgot
so
to see
Just
these.
heartbreaking.
if I may answer myself, I thought I'd probably just as soon have it how it is in the movie than not have them at all. So that's my answer.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool to have them, even though it was sad.
Yeah.
What's C-Snap saying?
C-Snap says sad. I reckon. He says, "Aw, pity."
Yeah, are you planning on seeing Maverick C-Snap? I'd recommend watching it. It's a good movie. It's a good pickup from
Well, I think
Top Gun.
I think Beth, me, and Matt, all three of us agree it's better than the first film. Is that
Yeah.
right? Right, Matt? I forgot.
Yeah, definitely better.
But they
yeah.
almost had to
Way better.
have Top Gun before they could have Maverick. It's in the time frame between them. It actually made sense. It almost had to elapse for the sequel to make sense.
Well, that's one way to look at it.
Well, they did the same thing with Independence Day.
Yeah, well.
But no, I do like Maverick way better than Top Gun. But Top Gun was pretty intense for the time it was out.
C-Snap might see Maverick on IMAX.
Go for
Ooh,
it, man.
That'd be a good choice.
Put on your
recommend
3D
it.
glasses and get blasted. I'm sorry, Matt. I talked over you.
Yeah. Ooh.
She flattened him.
Here, we'll just get the tire thing and blow you back up like they do in the cartoons.
No, I was just thinking. I don't think them pulling up.
It's not realistic. It's a movie.
Oh,
They would have been experienced in the G's, like
They'd have been dead.
if I can,
going more through their legs and like their blood rushing. Like on that roll, I guess because I talked to Nate about this for so long, but
No, no one can pull 9Gs, not going straight up.
I mean they do it in real life, but it's not for long, you know.
if I can get
And when they do it, it's not like they're doing it like in that movie. They had like what I mean, what reaction time would you have to pull your plane right out without going over that 100-foot limit? I mean, yeah, I guess the plane could have probably had a beep sound to tell you when to start, you know. But even then, it's just I don't know.
It's all about aerodynamics. But Nate was trying to say something.
Oh yeah, when
Sorry.
we went and saw Top Gun Maverick, the whole spiel at the end where they got to deliver the missile or whatever, and then do the pull up thing. That was the exact same. Well, I don't know if they had to do a missile, but the pull up aspect was in the in the second Godzilla film. So that one would have been like the Japanese. I can't remember what they call it right now, but it was. Anyway, it was the second Godzilla film. They did the same thing where they have to pull up, where they run into the mountain, or the crater thing, and some of them don't pull up in time and run right into the crater. So,
Yeah,
Top Gun Maverick was ripped off of the second Godzilla film. But C-Snap says, I think Tom Cruise's best movie was The Firm. Anyone see The Firm?
I don't think I've seen The Firm. I'm familiar with it. I don't think I've seen it, though.
Has Matt seen The Firm?
no, I have not.
I got the DVD for $3, but I don't really remember The Firm. But
I don't know. I think...
What DVD did you have that we talked about last time that you didn't watch yet, or Blu-ray? That I said,
oh
you
yeah,
gotta watch that.
Ex Machina.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Beth gave me a weird look. I guess she doesn't know what. She
It's a
doesn't know
movie.
what that is.
I'm oblivious.
C-Snap says, for God's sake, that's probably about Matt never having seen The Firm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, forgive me, C-Snap. I don't think I've seen it either.
Does we must have asked him, but does C-Snap have Skype? Oh.
I didn't ask it this time. You can't blame it on me.
Yeah, we know that Austin doesn't want to put Skype on his computer.
What?
Aw.
Really? Why?
He doesn't want to talk to you. No.
Yeah, that's all right. I mean, he doesn't have to. I wouldn't come on. It's fine.
No.
You know.
I can't remember what his reason was, but it's probably a good one. C-Snap says, well, you're in for a treat.
Oh, do we get to hear Snap's voice? I'd love to hear his accent.
Jesus.
I love the Irish Ireland accent.
Oh.
Oh, he's from Ireland?
Yeah, I don't think he was talking about Skype when he said, well, you're in for a treat. Maybe about not... maybe Ex Machina, maybe?
Oh,
maybe
possibly.
that's what he in reference to Skype, he says, no, he doesn't have Skype's sad face.
Oh, In for a Treat for Ex Machina. Yeah, that was a great movie.
Well, looks like we have another movie planned for Nate and Beth to possibly review.
Yeah.
Yeah, how's that going, Matt? I don't know if you really listen to a lot of the Nate and Beth reviews, but we've done a couple of movie reviews thanks to Mr. Wilson. Have you been listening to those? And if so, yay, nay?
I haven't been listening to a lot of them, so I can't give a...
Well, that sounds great. C-Snap says no. So he was referring to The Firm as being the treat. That's what I thought. Okay.
Okay.
I'm interested in watching The Firm. Isn't that when he becomes like this big money tycoon?
I think someone lures him into, something to do with, I don't know, lawyers or something in a law firm.
I could see that as a good role for him. He's kind of a arrogant son of a bitch, but, we'll see. We might watch it.
Well, he's Tom Cruise. Wouldn't you be if you were him?
No.
Ooh.
How do you know what you'd be like if you were him?
I'd be gracious like... Oh, his name left my mind. Damn it.
That's how live shows can be.
He's like my favorite actor, and I can't think of his name. And he's super sweet off camera, too.
Oh, Keanu Reeves?
Keanu Reeves, yeah.
Oh, God.
I love me some Keanu. It's the Canadian blood, I think. It just keeps him humble.
Docile, too.
Yeah, I can handle docile. I am.
Yeah, he's a Canadian docile. So.
Yeah, I can be. Anyway. He's like eye candy. And I can have eye candy if Nate can have eye candy. He has his, what's their name?
Well, I welcome C-Snap. I hope C-Snap is... we've got Olivia...
Hey, it's my girl! Hey, Liv!
We've got Olivia. Olivia is Beth's girlfriend. She says Keanu is cool.
Oh, hey, Liv. Hey, Steve Snap. Yeah, Keanu's, like, hot.
C-Snap says, isn't Keanu from Hawaii?
No, Keanu Reeves is from Canada, I believe. I can look that up.
But maybe he's from Hawaiian ancestry.
Oh, he could be. Let me just pull up my trusty Google.
Olivia says, hey, Beth, exclamation point.
Didn't we just see each other a couple hours ago? I can't even spell his name right. Here we go, Keanu Reeves.
He says he's
actor.
Canadian, so he says
Canadian.
right on Wikipedia.
Yeah, for people in the chat like C-Snap, well, C-Snap's the only one in the chat besides Olivia, but yeah, Olivia is Beth's real world friend. She just saw her a couple hours ago.
She's the reason we started at 1 o'clock. I apologize.
At 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock versus 1 o'clock.
Well, no, you're the reason because you...
I overslept.
Don't blame it on her.
No, well, yeah. Okay, keeping my meeting with Olivia.
Who is the one that you went to the beach with? Different person?
That's Amanda. Amanda probably won't be on the show. No, probably not. She's super shy.
How do you know Olivia?
Libby and I went to school together.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, high school together. High school chums. And yes, we still talk after years.
After 5 years,
Yeah.
Olivia says, hi, C-Snap.
Is she a movie buff like you and Nate, or?
No, Livia's more like a music buff, if I can say so myself. You can correct me if I'm wrong, Liv.
For what kind of music?
I'll let her answer.
Okay. That's a good. That makes sense.
C-Snap's trying to pick up Olivia. C-Snap says, "Any single ladies?"
Oh, that's an interesting.
That's pretty interesting. C-Snap to assume all of our genders here. Because
Olivia could be a man.
Well, like I say, assuming my gender too. I am single.
Aren't you a helicopter, if I remember correctly?
No, I'm fluid, so it changes.
Oh, you're fluid. No, I remember our first conversation.
Hey, she's not a single lady today, right here. So, what's up?
Matt just became a single lady, C-Snap.
Olivia says... Okay, wait. C-Snap said something first.
Ha ha. I can
Olivia says, love music, all kinds, 80s, 90s, new age,
but 80s,
R&B.
90s what, though?
Music.
Oh.
Well, I think Matt's interested maybe in genres.
Oh, 80s, 90s, new
age.
age.
New age and R&B, but does that mean all? That's all. That's. It's all right.
She's musically inclined to listen to almost anything except you. No. I'm teasing. Wow. I'm teasing. Don't hang up. I'm
sorry.
Fine.
That's fine. No problem.
He's not gonna hang up.
No. Aren't you kind of a country guy, if I heard correctly?
No. Me?
No?
A country guy?
Are you talking
country
about
music?
Why would you assume that?
I don't know. Maybe my memory is wrong.
No.
Meanwhile, Olivia says, "Sorry, I'm taken." C-Snap says, "Oh yeah, you like older Irish men."
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh, is he like crying?
C-Snap's crying that she's taken.
Oh, Olivia, you break C-Snap's heart. You haven't even seen him. He's kind of hot like Sean Connery.
What? We haven't seen him.
He hasn't seen her.
That's
he
true.
Hasn't seen her either.
I just assume everyone from Ireland looks like Sean Connery.
Well, I'm sure that's exactly true. I'm sure.
No, we haven't seen the picture of C-Snap. Come to think of it.
No. Oh yeah, C-Snap hasn't seen Olivia either.
That's true.
So
that's very true.
He might, you never know.
Oh, C-Snap's got a kind of frowny face. When you say "damn it,"
oh, there you
frowny
go.
Face.
Olivia's like, I'm taken, but
what does Olivia say?
I'm just making a joke. She said she was taking, but I'm saying because she says I love the Irish accent, and I'm thinking, well, she's taken, but you know how those things go sometimes. Honest, I'm just joking.
He's just kidding. Beth, want to read Olivia?
Olivia says, "I love the Scottish accent.
Irish.
My Irish accent. My ancestry has part Scottish, Irish, big smiley laughy face."
C-Snap says Sean is Scottish. Olivia's got to run.
Oh, well, thanks for stopping by, Liv. We'll catch up later.
I think C-Snap's more like Pierce Brosnan.
Ooh. I could handle that.
Ooh. You hear that kind of talk, Nate?
No, I didn't. C-Snap says my surname originated from Scotland. Okay.
Huh. Well, if he can have Connolly, I can have whatever I want.
Well, I don't have Connolly, so
I guess I can't have anything I want then. Yeah, no, but seriously, speaking of superstar crushes, who's your superstar crush?
Oh, good question.
Heagerty. Or C-Snap, who's ever listening.
Growing up or currently, or what do you...
Well, maybe growing up first and currently not next.
Ooh. Like superstar, actor...
Like what got you through your teenage puberty?
No, we're talking about women.
Women.
Hot women.
Or men. I'm
open. On the TV, you mean? Like TV, right?
Movies, TV.
Movies, actors.
Why is this so hard to...
Teenage heartthrob.
I'm trying to...
Does C-Snap have an answer?
Well, while Matt's thinking...
Careful.
Let's see here.
I'm old now. I got to think about...
All right, we'll let you think. C-Snap says, ha, ha, ha. You hear the Nate? I don't know what that meant, but, see, the chat's behind, so he says this has turned into the dating game. Oh, okay, C-Snap's starting to list them off. He says, okay, I have a few, but... Oh, his first has to be Sophia Loren. Matt probably doesn't even know who that is.
She's very
I
sophisticated.
just Googled her. Wow. Yeah. She was young.
Oh, Matt knows who she was. Okay, or is.
Oh, I just Googled her.
Oh, okay. I don't know if she's dead yet or what or not. I don't know if she's still with us, but
she's Spanish or
Sophia Loren. I think she does have
oh, okay. He must
non-American ancestry.
He must really love Grumpy Old Men 1 and 2 then, because the second is Anne Margaret. So he must be a fan of the two Grumpy Old Men films. The two sex pots, quote unquote, in those movies are Anne Margaret and Sophia Loren. C-Snap says she's in her 80s currently.
Oh, is she that old? Damn. I'm just thanking Livy and Tex for being on the radio show.
Okay. Oh, does Matt have any
yeah, like Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Oh!
You can't say nothing but my Brosnan after that response.
Yeah. Okay, Jennifer.
Scarlett Johansson.
Oh!
Oh, man, the girl from American Pie.
Oh, there's more than one.
There's more than one.
Oh, you mean the
one
exchange
student? The foreign, yeah, that took her the whole like scene, yeah, like the iconic scene.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh man.
I've seen American Pie. I know who you're talking about.
And then the girl from she was in Hollow Man, the one that
Elizabeth Shue.
No.
Oh.
She was also in Doomsday. Did you ever see Doomsday?
Not that I'm aware of. Let me catch up.
Action movie.
Let's catch up on chat.
I just Googled her name. It's Rana Mitra.
Oh, wow. That name doesn't ring a bell.
Let's catch up on chat.
I'm going to do some chat. So C-Snap says Sophia Loren is Italian. Ha, ha, ha. Yes, but The Graduate as Mrs. Robinson. I think he's talking about Anne Margaret or, well, one of them, I guess. With Dustin Hoffman, a very famous film. I'm sure you have never heard of it. I don't know if you're talking to Matt. I've got The Graduate on DVD. Haven't watched it yet. We've got Garcia here. For him, women. I guess we're talking about women. For him, Francesca. I don't know how to pronounce.
Shannon Elizabeth. That's her name. The one from American Pie.
Oh, okay. There you go. He said a name which I don't know if it's real or fake. I can't pronounce it either way.
Francesca under...
Oh, I think there's several names. Okay, there's commas there.
There's commas there.
Okay,
well,
three women.
Hello, Garcia. I don't know if I can say your name properly.
Just
I'll say Garcia.
Garcia.
I posted the name of her.
You in chat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it'll show. There it is.
Oh, yeah, I can't spell it. Say it. Rona Merita.
I don't know. Mitra.
I can't say it either. Yeah, I can't say it either.
Well, there you go. Garcia says his brother has always liked Phoebe Cates. Yeah, I guess so. I think she's from Fast Times at Ridgemont High and Gremlins 1 and 2.
Oh, she's the young girl in that?
Yep.
She's cute.
Good. Well, that was fun.
And then also,
of course.
What was her name? I think I brought it up to Nate before in the show. She played in the remake of Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, Jessica Biel.
Yeah.
Oh, she's kind of cute.
I'll
give you that one.
She's kind of cute. Okay.
I'm a girl. She's kind of cute.
I know.
I don't like competition.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Garcia says he likes Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah, she's very attractive.
Is Garcia yelling at us because he's in all caps?
I don't know.
We can hear you just fine and small.
Garcia, your caps lock is on. Unless he's hitting the shift button. That'd be funny if he's typing with the shift button.
But, honestly, it's kind of easier to read from a distance if it's all caps, no?
Oh,
Yeah.
No, it's cool. Nate's trying to share the computer so we can both read chat. But well, that was an interesting conversation. Get some insight on the male mind.
Yeah.
Okay, but speaking of the male mind, and I'm
I just thought probably one of the girl, a little before my time, but the girl from the first Total Recall, the blonde, the agent,
Sharon Stone.
Oh man, talk about just perfection, man. I mean,
wow.
Jesus. She's like the Brad Pitt of like
women,
basically. Yeah. Like just perfection, like I know, like
the Brad Pitt of women. So you're saying that Brad is perfection?
Blonde hair, like perfect facial features. I mean, is there anything wrong with that woman? Like, what could you nitpick about that woman? You know what I mean? Looks wise.
She's got STDs. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Garcia's saying, just got the Frisco Kid from Amazon with Harrison Ford and Gene Wilder. I've heard that was a good movie. I don't think I've seen it yet. I've seen snippets of it on TV.
Okay.
Was that supposed to be a number one hit somewhere?
I don't know.
Do you have the Cisco Kid?
You notice how in Total Recall, the original and the remake, because didn't the original also have a really hot girl? The one that was like the good girl, I should say. Wasn't she also really hot?
No, she didn't. I mean, she didn't really do much for me, but she's probably technically really hot. But she wasn't really hot to me. The good girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, here comes C-Snap. I can't read him. Do you want to read C-Snap?
C-Snap says, "Oh wait, here's his number one. That chick out of Blade Runner 2, Anna de Armas. If she ever shows up on his doorstep demanding a portion, he'd be happy to let her in." Is that the C-Snap? Is that that must be the virtual girl then? Yeah, I'm assuming.
Spell the last name?
Well, you can read it.
I can't. Okay, where'd she go? Oh, A.
He put it in caps.
A-N-A. I did too.
C-Snap loves the Frisco Kid. Garcia.
Oh, there she is. Oh, she's cute.
Yeah, it's the virtual girl. Yeah, I hear you with that. Let's see here. C-Snap loves the Frisco Kid. Garcia from the 90s. Kathy Ireland is cute. Oh, I haven't heard that name in a while.
This is what happens, Nate. You messed up. You had to ask the.
He fell for the female trap.
We're not going to assume genders, but maybe the males here who they think are attractive, and it's just not going to stop now. It's just gonna be,
I'm the one that opened the door, Matt.
Yeah, you can't open that door.
Yeah, I did.
Like once you let men start thinking about women, it's just,
See, Nate's got a woman, so he can imagine whoever he wants as long as he's with me.
Yeah.
So, but when I cry out, "Oh, Reeves," he can't yell at me.
I think Matt's just bummed that chat is becoming active.
Aww.
No, I'm not bummed. I'm just saying.
So
I don't know. It's just pretty crazy how obsessed men are with
women,
the other gender. Like, yeah, how wired it is into us just to almost be to the point of like a slave to their strong desire, that they'll do things that just they would never, no human should normally ever want to do, it's crazy. Like, women don't nearly do the same stuff.
Not trying to cut you off, but I kind of want to catch up on chat.
Yeah. Okay.
You mean you want to have Nate catch up on chat? C-Snap says Harrison was great in whatever movie. Oh, Cisco Kid. Gene Wilder is amazing. Garcia says Tracy Scoggins from Demonic Toys is beautiful. And C-Snap says the hologram chick. Yes. Oh my God. Garcia says Monica Bellucci something is alluring. Is my demon lover just arrived today? I think it's a movie. Garcia says, surprise, Vince McMahon no longer CEO of wrestling. Glad Stephanie is now in charge. C-Snap says...
Stephanie McMahon's in charge of WCW wrestling? WWE now?
C-Snap says, isn't it great, Matt? Yes, keep the human race alive.
Hey.
But not everyone believes in procreation, and some people
cause...
really should step out of the gene pool.
I don't know, man. Like I said, we've got a lot overpopulation. I don't know if that's a good thing anymore. Can't be saying that kind of stuff.
All I'm saying is some people should just step out of the gene pool and let evolution evolve without those DNA strands. That's just my opinion.
Maybe change the word evolution to just let things evolve without those DNA strands.
Oh yeah, yeah, sure.
Well,
yeah.
I don't think the word evolve has to even technically be in there.
That's why he said take it out.
Let things.
Yeah, just
let things continue.
Change, continue. Yeah.
Yes. We got some more chat going on.
Garcia says, okay, someone is a gorgeous bodybuilder from Brazil. Okay, do we have to close off the women listing? Maybe. All right, everyone.
Well, that's why I brought it up earlier. It's never gonna end.
I did open the door, so let's try to close it. I know it's a hard.
All right,
to close.
we've listed our women. All right.
Change the picture to the grossest looking guy, old guy, shirt off. I don't know. Just put the picture there so they can look at that instead and get their mind off of it.
Well, there's a pretty gross guy on the picture already. Oh,
leave me out of this.
Oh my god.
Or let's put the picture. Put maybe a gender fluid person.
No.
Picture up. A really interesting one. Maybe these. Yeah, it'll kind of.
Okay, Matt. If you really want your picture, send it and we'll put it up.
Thanks. Yeah, that's funny.
I mean, you're really asking for your picture to be put up there. Send it in an email, and the next Nate and Beth show we'll put your picture up.
Oh no, I don't like having to look at my picture if I can help it. I'm when I make videos and stuff, I do it, but it's not like I'm, I don't understand the obsession with staring at yourself in pictures all the time. It's
I don't really do that. But apparently Garcia's female friend loves Brad Pitt.
Female friends, all of them. Garcia says, fun flick, The Baytown Outlaws. All right, thank you, Garcia.
Huh. A lot of them I haven't seen.
Well, no more. Yeah.
But I was going to ask one question before this kind of opened a lot of obvious question. But with the rumors with the Batman, with the Catwoman in the Batman.
Oh, God.
I just want to know people's opinions. If you've seen the Batman, is she as hot as people say? Because I've also heard that she was supposed to be in some other Batman movies, but because of the skin tone, she was rejected. How much truth is behind that statement?
I don't think a lot of truth. I think it's just something they're probably just trying to.
Well, because the original Batman was Eartha Kitt, and she Eartha Kitt. She is a African American lady.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you now. Yeah.
Yeah. So with Eartha Kitt being the original Batwoman in the TV.
You mean Catwoman? You said Batwoman.
I meant Catwoman. In the original Batman TV series, I don't see why they would have a problem with another ethnic Catwoman.
Probably just some article to make waves. I mean, years ago, Halle Berry was in a movie called Catwoman, so I don't think it's an issue.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like 2000.
She was very. Speaking of attractive women, she was very attractive as well.
Halle Berry hot, yeah.
What was I going to say?
I don't know.
I'm just trying to find the validity behind this new Catwoman in the Batman.
Rumorism. I wouldn't. This new Batman, did you see it?
Not yet. We might watch it tonight. Last night I was too killed by the sun to watch anything.
Well, good luck, guys. Good luck. I hope you can
Is
make
it a
it to
sleeper?
3 hours mark. What?
Is it a sleeper? I mean, I heard some of the music.
I don't want to. I don't. Again, we when it first came out, it was a very heated discussion because some people really like that movie, and I was just like, I talked to Nate. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Yeah, not a fan of it, but yeah.
Well, I try to keep an open mind.
So let's see here. Baytown Outlaws has Clay. I don't know how to pronounce this. Crawford before he was in Lethal Weapon with Damon Wayans. The new Catwoman is pretty and she can truly act, says Garcia.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. We might watch that tonight.
Well, the first half.
Yeah. It's like 4 hours. What's
3.
up? Is it? It'll probably feel like 4 hours according to Matt's description.
Probably longer.
It'll feel longer than 3 hours?
Yeah.
Feel even longer than 4 hours,
yeah.
huh? Alright.
I just... Ugh. Ugh.
That's okay.
Well, I'm trying to keep an open mind. I don't want to have people's opinions over any movie affect my overall opinion of it.
Yeah.
So, trying to keep an open mind.
Well, that's a convo killer.
I didn't mean to kill the conversation. I guess my teacher voice kills people.
Oh, you have a teacher?
That's what I've been told before, the teacher voice.
Some people on this show have yeah, I can't remember who it was, had said Beth has a teacher voice. I think it was a compliment.
I think so, too.
They meant it as, I think.
But maybe they're just typing. I know it's hard to keep in all caps for Garcia. Keeping that shift key down.
Garcia says the new Jurassic World film plot is awful.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I just, I drove past an old theater I used to live by, and they're showing it at an old dollar theater.
They can't be showing it at a dollar theater.
What used to be a dollar theater.
Oh, well, there you go.
Second run theater. It's probably $5.
They turned second run into first run?
I don't know. I haven't been to that theater in years, but on the way back over here, I drove past it, and they were playing World Dominion. World Domination, whatever.
Garcia says the black phone is Poltergeist meets Don't Breathe. Okay.
Huh. That's an interesting
combo.
I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back.
You're back? You left?
Yeah.
Oh.
I had to go outside and grab. My mom got me something to eat.
Food is good.
Yeah. Is it loud? Am I being loud? I'm chilling.
Are you being loud?
No louder than me with my
am
candy.
I chilling too loud?
No, it's not.
So
Well,
I love this new trend. I think I told Nate about this, but Beth didn't hear. I love the new trend of YouTubers putting the biggest fucking microphone right in front of their face for the videos now.
yeah, it's
the boom mics
it's
in front of their faces?
it's something that me and Matt despise, the mic right in front of their face. Like either do a video format or do audio, but don't do both.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you have the camera right up against your face, but you can't put the mic right above the camera.
Nope. That's impossible.
Can't just turn the gain up a little bit or get a different microphone that is meant. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's like I'm watching a video to see a video, not of a microphone in half your face. I don't know. It just drives me nuts.
So that does bring me to the question of what created Nate to have a picture up during the show versus the black screen.
Well, the reason I started black screen is because I was just doing the shows through the YouTube channel and not a live streaming program, so I couldn't have anything up. I just covered the camera with a piece of fabric.
Oh, okay.
But now I have the capacity, since I'm using OBS, to have an image. I would have had an image probably from day one if I could have.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Oh. A lot of them also not only have the microphone and the whatever the stand. They also have those big ass headphones they wear too.
Yeah, people that aren't even talking to anyone else, they got headphones on the whole video. What's the
Yeah.
what do we know why?
Because they're so hard of hearing, they need them that loud.
It's just a stupid trend. They see other YouTubers doing it. Oh, I gotta do that. I gotta be like that. Yeah. Follow the leader.
Wow.
You know?
Probably. Nothing new in chat. No offense, Matt. Oh, I rhymed. No, I don't really do a lot of YouTube. I don't really do a lot of internet anything. But from when I do kind of check in and see what's going on with huge movie fanatics, just to see how many people are watching the Friday the 13th views. I don't really listen to them, but I just kind of peek in on it for a couple seconds. But then you've got the other channels underneath, and those pictures are just kind of... I wouldn't even want to watch them just from the picture.
The recommendations?
Mm-hmm. The recommendations underneath
Mm-hmm.
the huge movie fanatics. You know how they've got the listing of the other channels. And
Well, something I'm also not into. Let's get Matt's feedback on this. Is
Okay.
is the whole kind of make your thumbnail as annoying as possible by having your mouth open as wide as possible and
Oh God.
and your eyes open as wide as possible and have it be the most annoying image so they have to click it.
Which I don't even bother clicking. I see that and I don't click.
that would be just a big turnoff. So, Garcia.
Yeah.
While Matt's chewing, I'll say Garcia says the Quarry game has a great story and many alternate scenes with David Arquette. Garcia says Lady Gaga could be Harley Quinn, I suppose.
Kind of like the actress for Harley Quinn.
Beth kind of likes
she's
the act.
hot.
I don't know her name. I'm not a big
hot,
Lady
though.
Gaga fan.
I don't know who the hell's doing Harley Quinn. I don't care.
It's like Margaret something. She's hot. She was in Wolf of Wall Street, the blonde. That was the wife. Not the wife, but the new mistress. I don't know. The really hot chick from Wolf of Wall Street.
Okay, yeah, Margot Robbie.
Robinson, maybe?
Robbie.
I don't know.
No.
Robbie? I'm not sure.
I think it's
Something
Roby, or I don't know if it's pronounced Roby. It looks like Roby. Garcia says Guy Ritchie is doing the new Hercules film. Okay, good.
Harley Quinn. Here we go. And the actor.
Good turnout so far.
Yeah, I'm kind of happy.
Well, better than what it started. We thought we might do the Nate and Beth show with no one showing up. Matt was talking about how the show we did on Thursday was the first time
Margot
No one showed
Robbie.
up.
First time he was ever at a show where no one showed up in chat, which was interesting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had a bot show up. That was about it.
But once again, to be fair, I think I pretty much told everyone I wasn't going to be doing a show, and then the weather went to shit last minute, and I did a show. So.
Yep. So.
So the Nate
So
and Beth
the-
show was supposed to make up for huge movie fanatics, but we ended up doing both.
Now, to answer Beth again, do I listen to the Nate and Beth reviews? If it's something movie I'm interested in, I've watched. But a lot of the reviews you guys do, like the Friday the 13th stuff, I just not interested in those series or.
Oh, that's fine. I was just curious. We got some chat
Yeah.
coming up.
Yeah, I think CSNAP is very briefly. I don't know. He agrees with Garcia about Margot Robbie. I guess probably in terms of what we were talking about before with men drooling over women.
She's a really good Harley Quinn.
Garcia says Olivia Taylor Dudley could portray Power Girl in DC for Stargirl in CW. The Mike Tyson series looks good.
You know what would crash the economy more than anything? Well, maybe not more than anything, but if they made sorry, I don't mean like a pig. If they made realistic, like you couldn't even tell, like almost cyborg, Terminator looking, just realistic women. I guess like
sex bots?
Prostitute. Yeah, like Xbox. Yeah, like the Xbox. Any one you want, as many as you can afford. And they're relatively cheap. They're not like the average Joe could afford a few. I mean, you want to talk about guys not showing up to do any dirty jobs or not willing to put the time in. I mean, it would be bad. That's not that kind of technology.
Well, unless you got to do the dirty jobs to get the sex bots.
That's true, but I'm saying like if they were like affordable enough that if you got a couple, like you're good,
C-Snap says, did you get my Evil Dead comment? No, I don't think it came through. We try to read everything within reason.
Oh, did we miss it? We might have. Can you repeat it, C-Snap, or copy and paste it?
Well, sometimes YouTube doesn't like certain things.
We have this amazing thing called YouTube that they have these amazing algorithms in place that will monitor our speech, and they will, before just get it out of there. Don't even show it. I mean, it's an amazing thing. They're really looking out for us. We don't even have to read things that are inappropriate anymore.
Okay, you're holding back your laughter really well, Matt.
Well, there goes the holdback.
We're laughing at her saying that. But
yeah, we understand. Garcia says Ving Rhames did a great job playing Don King in the Don King film. The Elvis movie will have him singing Go Tom Hanks. All right, Garcia.
Oh.
Now, the Elvis movie...
That was the...
I mean...
curious movie.
He should be gender fluid, I think.
Well, Tom Hanks played, was it Tom Hanks that played Mr. Rogers as well?
Yeah. Well, I don't think Tom Hanks is playing Elvis.
Oh, okay. That's a relief. He looks nothing like Elvis.
Isn't age just a binary construct?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like that's like just, what is age? Like this weird number that some racist made up? I don't know.
Got to do with it.
Elvis. I don't know who Tom Hanks is playing in Elvis.
I should look that up.
Oh, great.
I'm just curious.
Oh, Garcia says Austin Butler is playing Elvis. Yeah. I don't know who the hell Tom Hanks is playing. His manager?
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably.
Maybe.
Are you a fan of Elvis Presley? Nate?
Not me. What about Beth?
I grew up with Elvis. He is one of my teen year idols, even though he was dead before I became a teenager.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I think
you gotta have
dead
someone
before you became anything.
No, he was alive when I was born.
When did he die?
In the 80s.
Oh. Olivia's here.
Olivia's back. Yay!
Oh, Garcia says Tom Hanks is Colonel Parker. Olivia says Tom Hanks was Mr. Rogers. They're actually related, she says. C-Snap says Elvis actor looks nothing like him. Pity, what a waste. Garcia says burning love for Elvis Presley from Garcia.
I love Elvis. He's just... Elvis, David Bowie, they're kind of in the same... They push the limits when it comes to their music and their shows. So, yeah, I'm an Elvis fan. I didn't catch what Olivia had to say. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. That Tom Hanks is related to...
He's had some good songs.
Yeah, not all of the songs. I'm not crazy about all of Elvis' songs. No. I've gotten some of the best of Elvis songs, and like out of 10, I'll like 6 of them.
Olivia thinks Elvis died in 1977.
Which would make him... I was alive for a year before he died.
Okay, good.
You like Jimi Hendrix?
Jimmy's okay.
I really haven't heard enough to have an opinion.
Who do you like, Nate? Who's like one of your favorite bands?
Oh, we talked about this before. Mostly punk rock stuff, Bad Religion.
Oh, that's right.
Pennywise.
That's right. I remember now. That's right.
Yeah.
Nate's a punk rocker.
Got a lot of Nate music on my MP3 player.
Offspring.
What kind of MP3 player do you have?
Oh, we just got her a cheap little, what's it called?
Sony.
No, it's a SanDisk
It
clip
is
or
SanDisk.
something. It does the job.
Does the job.
It does the job.
Drowns out
If
coworkers.
it's small and plays MP3s and reliable, that's all you need.
That's all you need.
I guess storage space would be nice. I guess the more the better, but
Well, that's why I have it all audio. It does radio too, but it kills the
but
battery.
radio wouldn't affect your storage. But I think that we put all we can figure out to put on there now, and it's only half full, so...
that's good.
C-Snap says 1977, referring to Elvis' year of purported death. He says R.I.P. Garcia says Shazam! Fury of the Gods with Helen Mirren and Lucy Liu is looking good. Okay. Everything he says, I have no idea about what the hell it is, but more power to you.
Garcia's helping out.
He's
Do you think possible bot or no?
No, I don't think he's a bot.
Well, I don't know how yeah.
Because he answers questions.
Yeah, but maybe bots can.
A bot can answer questions. Yeah, I mean, a bot, they have algorithms, censoring people.
But he
in
doesn't
real
sound
time.
non-human. His sentences have good structure.
No, they're mostly just facts.
Yeah, it's
And he is stuck on caps lock. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to throw it
and
out
he, and
there.
he didn't even respond to our caps lock.
That's true.
Yeah, what do you think about Caps Lock, Garcia?
Because this is pretty much the second time Nate. The last time he definitely had a bot who sped out a lot of movie facts. So this wouldn't be the first time.
Anyway, C-Snap is saying...
Yeah, honestly, maybe we're going to be done reading Garcia, because it's pretty much the same kind of just quote-unquote facts over and over. C-Snap says, okay, third time. This week he met a guy who made the new Evil Dead movie, The Evil Dead Rise, a fellow Dubliner. Nice guy. I bet the film is going to be a disaster. So, this is the comment that I guess C-Snap had to put 3 times.
This is the first time we've seen it.
So C-Snap met the guy who made Evil Dead Rise, and he's a fellow Dubliner. Okay.
Garcia says not a bot, just a movie
took
fanatic.
Off caps and said not a bot.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good.
Well, can a bot do what he just did, or what?
That's a good question. A bot could do it. But, I mean...
Are you going to see Evil Dead Rise?
Well,
asks Garcia.
I'm not going to sign up for a streaming service to see it. C-Snap says, his first 2 Evil Dead comments didn't show up. That's weird.
Sorry.
Garcia always liked to play Evil Dead Regeneration with the midget. Is that a game?
Sounds like it might be a game.
Yeah. Yeah,
Evil
I think
Dead
it was for PlayStation 1?
That answers my question.
No, I'm sorry. It was after that. I just looked it up. It was when the PlayStation 2 Xbox original, PlayStation 2 era game. Yeah, it looked pretty good. I never played it. It looked like a good game.
Garcia asks, what do I think, or what do any of us think of the White Men Can't Jump remake? I didn't know they were
I never even watched
doing
the first
it,
one.
and yeah, I've got no interest in either of them.
Got a lot of new subscribers, Nate. Looks like you're moving up in your subscribers.
Well,
moving on up in this world.
Well, I was up to 503, and then after the Thursday show, it went down to 553, and then it went down to 550. So
Now it's up to 551.
Well, that's Olivia.
Yeah, that's my girl right there. The one that C-Snap is going to dream about.
Whoa, okay.
I'm just assuming, based on his reaction to a female being on the show. other than myself.
C-Snap, how do you become aware that these people are the, like that guy? Because I mean, a movie star or something like that you could recognize, like whatever his name is, so how do you know? How do you become aware that this guy that you just see somewhere or whatever was the guy who did Evil Dead Rise? Just out of curiosity. Olivia saw the original White Men Can't Jump. It was okay, she says, and C-Snap's crying tears of laughter about something. Oh, probably what Beth was saying.
What'd I say again?
Well, you can say it again. Garcia says the original White Men Can't Jump with Wesley... Well, the original one is really funny, says. Olivia says, really? I don't know what she's saying really to. Maybe you said something. Well, I think you were talking while you were staring at your phone, so you probably don't even know what you said.
No, I know my C-Snap and Olivia, like, C-Snap's going to be the girl that, Olivia's going to be the girl that C-Snap's dreams about, just based on C-Snap's comments.
Well, I think it's the first time there's ever been, like,
another female.
A female in chat or
that we know is a female.
Someone who, anyway.
That I know in the real world that she is a female.
Yeah. We could have gender fluid. Absolutely.
No, she's not gender fluid. She's a girl.
No, he's saying
we could have had it.
That's true. I mean, we do have you on the show.
Yes. There's one.
Garcia saying what? We read that one?
Yesterday on the Night Watch Zone, there was a good chat on Silent Hill, the movie, Part 1. C-Snap says, regarding the director of Evil Dead Rise, well, he was in the store I work in, and I showed him something I made which was horror-related, and we got to chatting.
Oh, my God. I just read Olivia's comment.
Yes, I am female. Hear me now. Oh, hear me roar.
I replaced, like in my head, I replaced the roar with another word by accident, and I laughed.
Okay, so when Matt learns how to read...
No, it's just you ever do that thing when you read something fast and, like, you put something else to replace the word by accident because you read it so fast and...
I am woman, hear me. What would you put instead of roar?
What would you think that, I am female, hear me. What do you think that would be?
I don't know how the male mind works, but hearing that quote so many times.
I can't think of what you thought either. All I could think...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess it's another way they roar,
Hear me meow?
Oh, man. No, not quite that one.
Oh well, we'll never know. Let's see where we are here. Okay, so something reminds Garcia of the game Silent Hill, the room as you are confined inside a room and can travel.
Sorry, I laughed.
Towards Silent Hill. C-Snap says my accent sounded Icelandic. Garcia likes the accent. Kate Perry reference, last Friday night music video was funny. C-Snap says, love that Silent Hill movie. It was kind of cheap, yet faithful to the PlayStation game. Garcia's having a fun time playing on PlayStation. Life is Strange True Colors.
Okay.
Need to get someone else to read chat. My eyes are going. I'd let Beth read it if she could read it.
I learned how to read from Matt. Can you blame me?
What? Oh, you learned how to read from Matt? Oh, okay.
Matt taught me how to read.
Oh,
wow.
Jesus.
He's really being rude to me tonight.
What's the jabs to Matt?
Yeah, you invited me on and just to shit on me?
Yeah. Hey, Matt, you want to come on so I can tear you a new one?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I'm gender fluid. I might like that. I'm just joking.
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna try to read this new chat here. Where'd it go?
She's trying to read the funny. Garcia says the funny accent of a leprechaun was Paul Rudd in "I Love You, Man." Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Is this the first time Garcia has been on the?
Garcia's been on the show before.
No, it's like second or third or fourth. He's kind of new to the channel. He leaves way too long comments that I'm sorry, Garcia. I just delete because they look like spam.
Garcia says Reading
Wow.
Rainbow was used as a great joke show. What? A great joke in the show community? I liked Reading Rainbow. C-Snap says, yeah, let Beth talk. She has a soothing voice. She should do...
Oh, that's an internet thing. ASMRs. So is C-Snap the one that says you gotta teach your voice?
I don't know.
C-Snap says, old Nate's a lucky man.
Aww. Thank you, C-Snap.
Thanks, C-Snap. Matt's like
With
silent.
My soothing
I love
teacher
how
voice.
Matt's silent.
No, it's just... I rib on Nate, too. You just don't hear it as much because it's mostly off the show.
What do you rip on him about?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
His mannerisms around the house.
What's wrong with the mannerisms?
Okay, granted, he's mostly alone, but when I'm here, he does a lot of things and forgets that I'm here and I can hear them.
Oh, Bachelor.
So, he's got his bachelorisms.
Are you just
going on.
referring to belches?
Yeah.
She's referring to belches before anyone gets...
Oh, he does that. He does that on the stream too. No one complains here. Do they? You've done them on the stream before, haven't you?
Oh yeah, I try to cut them out of videos these days, but I can't cut them out of live streams. I mean...
Yeah.
We got a thumb up from C-Snap. Thanks, C-Snap, for the thumb.
Had I met you first
Wow.
Had I met you first, C-Snap, we might be doing the C-Snap and Beth show. Sorry.
Oh, you hear that, Nate?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Garcia... What?
I was like, imagine if the roles were reversed.
See?
You said that?
Yeah, I don't want to imagine. Garcia says Nate needs a man cave.
Nate has a man cave. His whole house is a man cave.
His whole house, yeah.
He has a man house.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, when I lived alone, my whole place was the man cave. Yeah, there was no. Now the shed is my man cave.
There you go, with the black walls with white trim. Yes.
Literally, yeah, literally.
Good.
Not figuratively, are you sure? C-Snap says, haha, yeah, and what a show it could have been. Aww.
Wow, C-Snap, wow.
I am so flattered, C-Snap. Oh, your hand is so cold,
single?
it feels good.
C-Snap, how long have you been single, if you don't mind me asking? You don't have to answer.
You don't have to answer.
Yeah, just curious. I've been single a long time, so I get it. Though I didn't want a relationship, so it's... Isn't that what every guy says? Isn't that I just didn't want a relationship? But I genuinely did.
I am buckling my lip because that's too easy of a comment.
What?
I'm not going to say it. I'm going to be nice to Matt now.
C-Snap says, ha, few years, Matt.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing. Guys are I don't want a relationship anyway. I've just been single for all these years, but it's just because I didn't want a woman.
You mean it's because people who can't find a woman say that?
I didn't say it.
Sometimes. It's not always the case, but sometimes that is the case, and I was just making a joke because I just said it I just didn't want a relationship.
Okay, I think I'm understanding. So yeah.
The joke is a lot of guys say that because they just can't get one, so they just act like.
Oh yeah, I see. It's the choice. Okay.
Yeah, it was a choice. But in my case, it was a choice, at least in my younger years. But now that I'm old, I still don't think I want one. But
you're in your 30s and you're old.
33, yeah. Older
You
years,
old
I guess.
man, you. Don't forget the Ben Gay.
Don't forget what?
The Ben Gay, the old age cream.
He might not.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Garcia says, hope Jamie Foxx portrays Spawn. C-Snap says it's fine, probably in regards to his relationship status.
Yeah.
It's a cream for arthritis.
Oh, okay.
Garcia says
Okay.
production suspended on Netflix series The Chosen One after 2 actors die, 6 injured in auto accident involving crew.
Oh.
So he says, C-Snap says, it's more of a matter of less stress. And I like my freedom. So that's kind of how I always thought about it. I always didn't like that aspect of losing a lot of your freedom.
How much freedom do I steal from Mr. Nate?
I'm not the one saying it. They are.
I'm just asking a question.
Yeah, we're saying it. I've run into this problem. Clearly, C-Snap has. It seems like a lot of guys I know. It's for whatever reason. I don't know the female. And again, I'm being real. Saying female, it's like oof. Well, that's like one of many genders. But the ones that they identify as female.
Well, I can understand that being in a relationship can be confining, and you feel obligated to the other one to say, honey, I'm home, honey, I'm safe, those kind of strings. But when you cut those strings and just have a relationship be, we're together, we're not together, we can enjoy our time together and our space apart. And I think that's what a true relationship should be. There should be no leashes and no chiding when someone doesn't fit the other person's time frames. You just be who you are. And I think that's part of the reason that Nate and I have been together as long as we have. We just don't have those restraints. There's no leash on Nate. He can go do whatever he wants.
See ya.
Bye.
I don't know if we lost Matt, but...
Oh, I'm there. Sorry.
He's there. Okay.
Oh, he actually listens. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I listen.
I'm not trying to rib on you, Matt. Just a lot of guys don't listen.
I listen very well, actually. Okay. I'm not even joking.
Oh, that's good.
Like, if I won't listen, if I don't want to talk to someone, I won't listen to them, and I won't pretend like I want to listen to them because I will try to exit the conversation.
Well, that makes sense.
If I am engaging convo with someone, I will either be like, yo, I just blanked out, and I'll say it right away, like something came on my mind, and I was, whatever. Nate can say, like, I've been pretty honest about times I've blanked out. But it doesn't happen too often, but we do the show for like 5-6 hours, so.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we're heading on our...
Well, sometimes, I don't know. But anyway, sometimes, like,
right
some of the movie talk, I just, again, that's why Nate doesn't, I don't go on the weeks with the movie talk. But when I'm talking to someone and I want to talk to them, I listen. I don't know.
Well, I'm glad you're listening to my teacher soothing voice, and I don't mean to, like, rib on relationships, but I think a lot of relationships fail because there's too many expectations. When you get rid of those expectations, it's a lot better.
Yeah.
I think C-Snap agrees with what Beth said. Garcia's sister was mad that her husband went to the movies to see Top Gun Maverick without her. He dealt with the brunt of her call.
Oh. Yeah, don't watch him. If it's a movie that I'm interested in, yeah, I kind of get hurt when Nate sees it without me, but I don't go off the handle. Well, there's a couple of movies that you've seen without me, and I was...
Well, one of them I didn't even know you had any interest in.
That's
whatsoever.
true. That was last year. So. We're water under the bridge.
Yeah.
Garcia says, my sister... Did you read that comment?
Yes, I did.
This is exactly... I actually was reading, someone left me a Facebook message, so I was... As soon as I say I listen,
you
right
don't
after you say you listen,
someone
you don't.
messages me on Facebook.
Well, you want to read Garcia's?
Yeah, I don't know.
You said you read it.
No,
he did another one.
The second Garcia, underneath her call.
Oh, Beth equals Morgan Freeman speaking voice.
I don't know how she should take that.
I like Morgan Freeman's voice. It's kind of
Nice and
monotone
deep.
sometimes. Morgan Freeman does have a soothing voice. If he did a book series, like audiobook series, I'd listen to it when I go to bed so I can fall asleep.
Oh, did you know some ghetto rapper got him to talk on his record? He shows up every now and again to do these lines. That was funny.
No, I do have a deep voice for a girl though, so.
I don't think that's what he meant.
Was that what you meant, Matt?
He's not the one who said it. Garcia is.
Oh. Well, he said he's not sure how Beth would take it. But what do you mean by that statement?
Well, when someone compares a female voice to a male voice, what the fuck?
I think he meant just in the fact that people like Morgan Freeman's voice, male or not, and I think he's just saying you're the female version in the sense that everyone would like your voice.
Oh, okay.
You're the female version of everyone liking this female voice.
Okay. I can understand that.
That's how I think he meant that.
I can understand that.
C-Snap says the most beautiful female voice ever, I put ever in there, belongs to Joanna Lumley. You may have to look her up, you young people.
Ooh.
Well, there's no young people here. Matt's 33 and we're older than that, so.
That's true.
I'm gonna mute my mic and I'm gonna listen to this. This Joanna.
Oh, okay. Garcia says Anthony Hopkins has a pleasant tone of voice in The Mask of Zorro. Who are you writing to? Oh, I see.
Liv.
What she's saying.
She said it was fun hearing me on YouTube. I don't know about you having a teacher voice, and she's got a laughing face. So I sent her the winking and the nerd emojis.
Yep.
It's just an ongoing joke, honestly. And not really a joke, but kind of...
You guys had to bring up the female stuff now. We've got female voices for the next hour.
Thanks. Garcia likes the female voice of the Warriors DJ on the film. Good.
I don't even know that one. There's so many movies out there.
Yeah, well, good luck.
So many movies.
C-Snap says Richard Burton has the best accent. Funnily, he is from the same town in Wales as Anthony Hopkins.
They have different dialects, though.
What do you think, Beth? Just another 35 minutes? Go 3 hours?
Yeah, we can cut it off at 3.
Yeah, it's so maybe another 30 minutes or so, everyone.
My let me go back into the chat here. What was the person's name?
Oh, well, you can't listen to it.
My Morgan Freeman voice is, starting to die out. I just had my memory sucks. We know Matt's on mute.
I'm off mute now.
You're off mute now.
He's off mute. Garcia says Richard Burton was drunk on The Exorcist too. Oh,
like drunk?
I don't know. I don't know which one.
Fake
I don't know.
Drunk.
I don't know who Richard Burton is in Exorcist 2, but that's okay.
I can't wait for Halloween Kills. Let's do this.
Halloween Kills.
Oh, I mean, ends. God damn it, ends.
I'm like, didn't we see a Halloween Kills?
Yeah, I can't keep track of these.
I think I do the same thing too when I try to say ends, because kills just rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, kill. Honestly, I'm sorry. Halloween Ends. Just Halloween Kills. Okay, not a bad name. It's kind of catchy.
But see, now they're gonna have Halloween Resurrected just to keep the money coming through.
Halloween Ends. Like, I'm sorry.
You can't kill Michael Myers.
I'm not digging that fucking.
You can't kill Michael Myers.
Yeah, that's true. It's a dumb title that we all know isn't even true anyway. It's like...
We got Halloween Kills, Halloween Ends, and what's next? Halloween Resurrected?
Halloween Begins.
Like, Halloween Ends. Like, that's... even if that's the last one you're going to do...
They're going to do more.
Ends? Like, that's what you come up with? That's the extent of your creativity? Halloween Ends? Like, Halloween...
Well...
Halloween. I don't know. Like, oh God, I mean, it's just
Halloween, the
even
final
just saying
countdown.
Part 3 would sound better. What?
We got some chat rolling up.
Let me do some chat, guys. I'm glad that called me. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to read that one.
Oh.
See, Snap says.
Yeah.
You said that right in my ear,
Sorry.
Beth. See, Snap says, "Oh God, Nate, he was the star of Exorcist 2." Okay, I'm not familiar with that one because it's the worst one in my opinion. I mean, at least of the 20.
You know what?
20th century.
You know
No,
what?
I don't.
You know what? How about this one for a name for the next movie? Halloween Never Ends.
Oh.
See?
I actually think that's a good name for it.
I think so.
Like, that would be good. I'm gonna call them. They're gonna use it. Just
They are.
rename it. We'll just make it Halloween Never Ends, and that sounds enticing. Oh, what's this gonna be? What's going on? This is okay. Sounds interesting. Got me interested. Halloween Never Ends. What's that gonna be about? You know?
Wow. There you go. Garcia says Halloween Ends should give John Carpenter a cameo. Halloween is an eternal franchise. Future reboot guaranteed until out grandchildren come. Yeah, we'll see if John...
What grandchildren? Do we have grandchildren here?
Well, we might not be...
I know, he's just saying. I know, I was just joking.
He's the priest.
Who is? Oh, okay.
Okay, that's why it didn't enter my mind.
I guess... Oh, C-Snap says Burton was in Where Eagles Dare with Clint Eastwood. Most famous line was broadsword to Danny Boy. Looks like C-Snap went caps on us.
Making us listen.
Oh, how about this, Matt? Garcia says Halloween Legacy.
Yeah, anything's better. Anything is better than anything.
Well, because we know it's going to be resurrected.
Like, did a 5-year-old fucking make the title of that movie?
So, Johnny, what do you think the title should be? Halloween Ends.
We've only got...
Yeah.
You were...
What?
We've only got 13 to 15 letters that we can make this movie. What should the title be? Halloween takes up the first 10. What's left? It's got to fit in this certain frame.
C-Snap says he wants to see Halloween 3 Part 2, so he wants to see a sequel to Halloween 3, I guess.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, I don't even... that's understandable, but how can there be a sequel? Isn't everyone dead? C-Snap?
Oh.
Yeah.
They're like all in a nursing home, maybe?
I think one person lived. The old guy that was with the female. I can't think of her name right now.
Oh, in the movie they died.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
It's been out for more than 6 months and you haven't seen Halloween Kills?
We're talking about
Halloween 3.
We're talking about Halloween 3. Which one are you?
I'm thinking Halloween Kills.
Oh, we're talking Halloween 3. I don't know if I said Kills. I meant 3 if I said Kills. Did I say 3 or Kills? I don't know.
I'm lost. I'm going to admit it.
C-Snap says Halloween 3 Part 2, The Return of Connell Cochran. Garcia says he always preferred Oliver Reed to Richard Burton. The Burnt Offerings novel is ominous. Scott Derkison from Sinister should do the remake.
I gotta say, I was very happy that I didn't have to waste money or time going to see Halloween Kills in the theater. That movie was...
Yeah, it was fun.
What was it, like $3? $5?
Well, yeah, I think it was just 5, but I mean that was the cost.
Even that was pushing it.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's true, but it was the cost of one ticket. I mean, so we could both see it for that. So yeah, that was fun, just seeing it at home and not going to a theater to see that.
Yeah, that was cool. No lines, no people throwing popcorn. It was awesome.
The people ruin the theaters. I mean, I would always love to. I always would prefer to see something on a big screen, even if it's not like a crazy action movie. But
it's
weird. Always a toss-up of what fucking asshole you're going to be listening to, or some shit that, you know.
Nate and I went to a theater to watch Maverick, and it was almost an alienating experience. It had been so long since I'd been to a theater. It felt new and weird.
Yeah, like all these strangers around us. What are they gonna do?
And these other people are like, oh, what seats are we supposed to be in? Oh, fuck it, let's just sit here. No one's sitting here. It's like, why even have assigned seats?
The seat thing. That's one of the things where people collectively should just say, yeah, we're just not doing this, and just sit wherever they want. You know?
Exactly.
Like if I was going to find I never sit in my assigned seat. I always sit a different row. I don't even.
Teachers must have loved you in school.
What?
I said teachers must have loved you in school. You never sit in your assigned seat.
I was very rebellious. I skipped a lot of school. I daydreamed the whole time. I mean, that's why I'm not good for the. I'm not a good
system
cog in the machine. I'm not good for the system. I did not fit. I was a thrown away part. Hey, he's not working here. Get him out of here. It doesn't fit. Not fitting in. He's not listening to the authority. The authority. My authority.
My authority.
C-Snap says just bring him back. I think he's talking about Halloween 3. I don't know. C-Snap says to Garcia, love Oliver Reed and burnt offerings. I visited Oliver Reed's grave here in Ireland, left a pint on his grave.
Oh, that's so sweet. Hope it wasn't expensive, C-Snap. I wonder who drank it.
I know. Now I know where to become a hobo.
Yeah. You gotta send a pint my way. Hey, okay, going off the very first Nate and Beth show, I was a little tipsy.
Really?
She needed to get tipsy to do it.
But I'm sober today.
Because the 2 or 3 people that show up are just like, oh my god, 2 or 3 people are listening.
I think the first Nate and how many people showed up for the first Nate and Beth show? I don't remember. Anyway, I think you showed up for the first Nate and Beth show, Matt, because that's when you said you were a helicopter. I remember that very, very distinctly.
No.
What's wrong with being a helicopter?
Nothing.
That's what I want to hear.
Okay. Because I'm a jet fighter and I'm going to shoot you down.
Garcia
says... I got good missiles.
Yeah, well, I've got Maverick as a pilot.
Oh my God.
Garcia says Halloween Kills is the sequel where stupid characters deserve to die.
Yeah, that movie was like you're just rooting for them to get killed. I mean, it becomes like a comedy in a way.
It's just a money grab.
Kill these people.
Are you burning?
A little hot.
She might need some aloe, everyone.
I'm just putting Nate's cold hands on my burning body just to cool me down. Oh.
Ugh. Burning body. Wow.
Take that wherever you want it, just not here.
C-Snap with some constructive criticism. If you want more listeners, get followers off Instagram or Facebook. If not, don't moan about it.
Oh, I'm not moaning about it. It was just the first show. I was not, I didn't know what to do. And I didn't know how I would be received. Garcia
says the theater went wild watching King Kong versus Godzilla. Well, there you go.
That was fun.
One of our possibly last drive-in theaters ever movies last year.
I took 8,713 steps today. And I don't really think I left.
Yeah, those things don't even work. You didn't even leave the shed.
Yeah, I didn't even leave it. I've been walking around in my shed talking.
So I could get steps.
What did I do today? How did I get all these steps? I average. It's just whatever's on my phone. If I don't have my phone on me, then I don't have any of these steps. But it says I'm averaging 5,223 steps. This is so random. I just pulled up my phone. Sorry. It's 223. Sorry, I average 5,223 steps a day. But today I have 8,713. Like, where the hell? What did I do today? What?
Were you dancing in the shed today?
I mean, I was talking to you guys, and I pace around my shed because I don't want to just sit here as I talk. You know, I'm not, yeah. And then I'll have to think about that. I didn't really do it. I barely left my shed today. That's creepy, man. Someone take my phone or something? What's going on?
Oh my God! C-Snap says you're on YouTube for years, Nate. Branch out a bit.
Whoa, he's like mad that you're not like. Whoa,
he's mad that I'm only on YouTube. Yeah.
Get on TikTok. Yeah, make those TikToks.
Okay.
I kind of like the smaller audience, though. I mean.
Yeah.
Where
are you gonna branch out to? Like, what do you get? Your show revolves around like talking about movies. And
I think he means branch out onto other platforms.
See, I kind of like our. It kind of feels like family. You know, your small circle of people that you can count on. You know their personalities. You don't really have to fear saying certain things because you don't want to hurt people's feelings. I think this Huge Movie Fanatics is kind of a small little family.
The show takes a different dynamic when you have just random strangers constantly showing up.
Yeah. Not that I don't mind people showing up and saying their comments, but it's just, I don't know. It's Nate's show, but whenever I come on, I do like the fact that I'm only going to probably talk to maximum 5 people. Because I get a little anxious when there's more, and I feel like I have to keep up with chat, and that gets hard.
Garcia asks, was that a Barney Fife accent? I don't know what accent I did, but I didn't try to do it. C-Snap says, Matthew Broderick did a hit and run here, drink in Ireland at the time of Ferris Bueller movie, killed a gut, got... I don't know if he's spelling... killed a guy. Got off the charge. Godzilla reminded me of that. Oh, okay.
Drunk guy.
You know how I got...
Killed the drunk guy. Got off the charge.
What did Matt say? What?
Useless information, but I took a bunch of steps at like 12 a.m. to I guess 2. And then I did take like... I guess during this phone call, I did take like...
Walking around.
Ooh.
Sleepwalking?
Yeah, like 3,000-4,000 steps.
Just walking around the shed. Wow.
Yeah, talking on this.
We should be good for your workout schedule then.
I always do that when I talk on the phone. I just pace around. I don't want to play that. Unless it's like late at night, but yeah, I don't just sit there.
Well, good. Garcia says...
It's the mind going.
Garcia says, good horror sequel, Ouija, The Origin of Evil. Garcia says, I am now online on LinkedIn. That must be a little plug for him.
Yeah, that's like LinkedIn. That's as corporate as it gets, that website.
C-Snap says, oh God, he killed a guy when drunk driving. Oh, okay. So he was supposedly drunk.
Oh, so, okay.
Okay. Well, Beth's skin is burning up. We got about 15 minutes of show, so sorry, Matt, but I didn't know Beth was going to invite you on and then tear you a new one.
I didn't tear him a new one. Just a tiny one.
Wow.
I don't mean to hurt anyone's feelings.
Well, Matt doesn't
hurting a gender fluid person's feelings. That's a new
yeah.
That's blasphemy in 2022. You know, and on this month too, on Pride Month, you did it too.
Oh, thanks for saying those 2 words.
Oh, I said it. I can't say that word.
You can't say them together.
I prefer not to acknowledge it, but
I can't say them together. Okay, well, I had to I said it because I had to acknowledge it because she did it on. All right, how about on this special month? You did it on the special.
Yeah,
month.
that would have been better, but oh well.
Oh my bad. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't think that one was off limits to say that one because I thought that would help your channel when you say that. That's a boost the rating.
Well, if that's gonna help,
celebrating.
I'd rather not celebrate that.
Moving on.
Okay, but he did it on my month. How about that? Not my month, but
Yeah, it is your month, boy.
The celebration month. The celebration month. How about that? You did it. Out of all months. Like, out of all months, like, you have to wait a whole
Out of all days?
month.
Out of all days of this special month?
Hold on. I think hold on a second. I gotta mute my mic for a second.
Uh-oh, he's gonna fight. Okay. C-Snap says, supposedly, okay. I think we had this diff with him before regarding this. All I'm saying is, just because they put stuff in the media... Anyway. I think Garcia said something twice. Only Murderers in the Building is a fun Hulu series.
I don't really do Hulu. I don't really do anything.
I'm so sick of these streaming shits.
You're back.
What are you sick of, streaming?
Yeah, I'm sick of like all these never-ending streaming services.
Yeah, like this and
different sites.
Yeah.
What, there was like 2 and now there's like 20?
Probably more than 20, I don't know.
Probably more than that, yeah.
Alright, C-Snap, you can think it happened and I'll think what I want. Let's all get along.
Whoa, we got some issues in what's going on?
Yeah, every time the Ferris Bueller killed the guy while drunk comes up, and anyway, it's fine.
He says, see you guys.
We must have pissed them off.
Aww.
Thanks, C-Snap. Thanks for showing up.
Good night, C-Snap. Come back again, please.
We'll agree to disagree.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Garcia says Wonder Woman may do a Cleopatra film.
What's Cleopatra again? Can someone remind me again?
I don't even know. It back in the Ben-Hur days, ain't it? I don't know.
When an Elizabeth Taylor original?
No, but wasn't it a queen of something or Egypt, right?
She was Queen of the Nile.
Wasn't she?
She married Mark
Egyptian?
Antony.
Wasn't she Egyptian then?
Yeah.
Or whatever Middle Eastern country. Shouldn't they have a person of origin from Egypt play that role? Wouldn't that make sense? Or we just throw all that shit out the window in 2022?
Everything goes out the window.
When they have a...
But right, the Queen of Egypt was Egyptian or whatever origin that they were then, that I'm sure you could trace to now. And I don't know, I'm you know, they'll do that with certain origins and races, but other ones they'll kill you if you try to not put the specific. You know, they pick and choose that one.
Yep. I don't know if I said it, but CSC Snap, thanks for showing up. Did I say that? I don't know. 3 hours in, my brain's freaking dead.
I hope we didn't offend you, C-Snap, if you come back and listen to it later.
Well, we can't offend people by having our own point of view, but anyway.
Yeah, exactly. To agree to disagree, not everyone's going to think the same way and agree on everything. That's okay. It's all right.
Well, he does bring it up a lot.
Anywho.
Who?
We're not going to go there
Garcia
anymore.
says, do you both love Friday the 13th, 4 and 6? I do.
Hell yeah.
And Matt's just pulling our chain.
I don't even know. Actually, I don't know.
You don't
I know
know.
You don't like one of them.
Garcia says Forrest Gump is funny and sad. He brings such... Never mind.
Melancholy movies. I know I've seen all of the Friday the 13th, but they kind of blur together, so I can't go...
Oh, we'll have to watch them again.
Oh, as long as we can pick up on Supernatural.
Yeah, Fridays aren't that good.
Yeah, we're finally in Supernatural season 6, and he's already done with it. I mean, he's only got 7 more seasons to go.
Okay.
I think he's getting a headache.
Yeah.
And we're about 9 minutes from our 4 hours.
10. 3 hours.
3 hour mark. Yeah. Nate and Beth shows don't last very long. Sorry.
Well, 3 hours ain't chicken feed. I mean, that's... 3 hours.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. You did name Beth show again. You know, summertime, love is in the air. It's a beautiful month for many reasons. I won't say the word.
That's better.
I was completely confused there for a minute.
Special holiday tomorrow?
Yeah, it's one of those made-up Hallmark holidays to sell cards and candy.
That's what you want to say about this beautiful holiday coming up?
Garcia,
Yes.
Garcia is not surprised that Beavis and Butthead is getting a new film.
Huh?
It's on I think it's on a streaming.
Oh, goodness.
So Nate, now do we know how these people felt like 50 years ago when they just made some new federal holiday? They're like, are you fucking serious? Like, you know what I mean? Like these holidays that we've always had that, like, we grew up with. Like, I guess, like, you know what I mean? Isn't it like at one time it was like, oh, it's a new holiday, or, you know?
Yeah, and every month has to have an ethnicity behind it. I don't like that.
Oh.
Yeah, what is with... No, but what is with, like... Yeah, why do I have to celebrate specific holidays? I don't have to do anything. Like, why is... I don't know. It's just... Yeah, it's kind of...
You don't have
You celebrate what you want to celebrate, you know? I don't. Yeah, I only celebrate... I used to kind of celebrate 4th of July because I like shooting off fireworks, and I guess when I was younger, I was like, I guess it kind of makes sense. But now, I think now, cancel it. It's a fucking joke.
Yeah.
You know, cancel 4th of July. Just I don't want to hear anything about you talking about freedoms and all that. Just cancel it. Don't even try to act like. Don't even try to play pretend like. Yeah, just cancel this fucking holiday. That's one I really don't like anymore. Like more like probably the most, because the other one, I mean I don't like them, but this one just really rubs me the wrong way now. I know it's coming up soon too.
Yeah, we've already got the fireworks going off.
Straight my beer, going to put, got my truck, and got my freedoms. Yeah, what freedoms, dude? Shut the fuck up.
That was a pretty good southern accent there.
What?
So that was a pretty good southern accent there.
I don't think he was trying to do southern. He was doing idiot.
Well, that works
Yeah,
too.
which sometimes it's
They're
not
confusing.
always, definitely not. Yeah, I guess Southerners definitely have a reputation for my freedom, but you know, but it's like what freedom? What are you talking about?
Olivia's back on. What'd you say?
Don't say you can say June. You can say June 19th.
Was always a holiday. They finally signed it into law. Okay, I didn't know that.
Well, anyway, I don't want to get Matt going. Garcia says Obi-Wan series is fun, but not as fun as The Mandalorian. Like Star Wars, but I prefer The Last Starfighter, and that's why he wrote a Last Starfighter short story sequel on Wattpad. Oh, for anyone out there who wants to go look at it or whatever, however hell that works.
And then Olivia corrected her spelling.
But we know
it's all right.
We know what you meant. You meant the 19th of June.
Mm-hmm.
Garcia says Friday the 13th Part 3 in the Barn has a bland protagonist. Love the protagonist from Part 2, Amy Steele. Well, Jesse would agree with you on Friday the 13th Part 3 if anyone wants to listen to our 5.5 hour conversation.
Right. But, you know, thanks everyone for showing up. We're a few minutes away from wrapping up. Shout out to Olivia, C-Snap, Garcia. Oh, who's that other person that was on the show? Oh, yeah, Matt. Thanks for showing up.
Jesus.
Wow.
Jesus.
I am completely laughing.
What? Wow.
Laughing at his
No,
expense.
I am very happy that you showed up, Matt. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not believing it.
You're not believing it? Okay, then don't show
Yeah,
up next time I invite you. That's fine.
Oh my God.
Oh my God! This is why C-Snap is single. I guess. This is the kind of shit that these guys just like. I just don't have time to deal with it.
Olivia says it was fun, guys.
Oh wow!
So, should I do a little quick commercial for Olivia?
Okay.
Sure.
So, the Huge Movie Fanatics does do Thursday shows between 1 p.m. Central and
Oh,
later.
I thought you were going to promote Olivia.
No, I'm promoting you.
Oh.
So if Olivia and other people want to show up again, he does Thursday afternoon shows, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time?
Well, generally during the summer, it's not guaranteed every week because summer's short and want to get outside when the weather is good, but...
Yep. Yeah.
So, you do post when you're going to be on. Typically on Wednesday.
I try.
We do have the commentary of the Friday the 13th, the series, the TV series, postings on Saturdays. Yeah. Thanks, everyone, for showing up. Especially Mr. Heagerty. Thank you.
Okay. No problem. Yeah. I got nothing.
He's not really feeling the love, but, I got nothing but love for you, Mr. Heagerty.
He's not feeling it.
I can't even say it with a straight face. No. Calling you Mr. Heagerty. No, thanks, Matt, for showing up, being part of the talk show. It's always good to have a third voice on the show.
The voice of sanity, you mean? No, I'm just kidding.
That's Nate.
Oh. I think Olivia's clapping, I think.
Yeah, it looks like she's clapping.
Clap, clap.
She's clapping that it's over?
She's clapping at the end of the segment.
Oh, man. I guess the show's ending. It's over?
Well, this...
4 minutes, yeah.
Oh, man. Countdown.
Countdown.
I'll spin this comment. I like doing this. I'm gonna reword part of your comment. It's not too bad, but
okay.
You could probably say it, I think. But so okay. So Garcia says it is like Stephen King wrote in the mist. Well, I guess this isn't
bad, but go ahead.
People. Okay. Okay, people. It's like Stephen King wrote in The Mist. People have invented ways to keep people apart. Why do you think they invented?
Oh.
Why do you think they invented? I don't even know.
Something else.
Yeah, why do you think they invented the boogeyman? And the boogeyman people think is real.
Oh, that's a good way of saying that.
Boogeyman and boogeyman that people can see. The boogeyman of the imagination and the boogeyman that you can see. How about that? So. And then also, he says, fun film, John Candy is delirious.
In Delirious.
Hilarious? Oh, in Delirious. I'm sorry, I'm getting tired too.
Yeah, this is a tiring show.
Yeah, wore me out.
All that walking.
I had 8,000 steps. That's not even the end of the day. Is that good? What do people usually take? What is the average? Like, what's the step? Does anyone know?
I don't know.
I know when I had one of those pedometers at work, I averaged about 5,000 steps at work.
So I average 5,000 steps just in my shed every day. That's not even at work. That's crazy. What am I doing? I gotta relax or something.
You're working way too hard. You might burn some calories.
And again, keep in mind, I don't always have my phone on me, so I'm taking other steps.
So you're walking more.
Yeah, I don't have a Fitbit. It's just me on my phone.
You have uncounted steps.
Calculating it.
Garcia says, fun film channel. I'll assume he's talking about mine. Aww. Maybe he's talking about another one.
I don't know. I know as my attention span is becoming that of a 2-year-old.
Okay.
Why? From TikTok?
Well, 3 hours in, I guess.
Yeah.
It's difficult.
Yeah. The attention span of most people now is basically that of a TikTok video.
That's true. If it's longer than 30 seconds, they're not going to listen to it.
Yep.
Garcia says that this was a fun chat. Well, thank you very much. Thanks for showing up, and maybe he's not a bot, everyone. What do we think?
I think he's real. I've always
No,
thought
he's real. He's real now. Maybe, yeah. Seems to not be a bot.
Yeah, if you can just chill out on those novel comments that are novel length, that'd be appreciated.
We might have to, what's that called?
Delete?
No, ad-lib, not ad-lib. When you don't say something directly. What is the word?
All right, Matt. Well,
Anyway.
thank you very much for showing up. Sorry about Beth.
Oh, come on. I wasn't that bad on you, huh, was I?
You were fine.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Matt. Well, we'll be talking to you again, so you take care.
See it. Bye. Thanks.
Yep, bye.
Take care.
All right, everyone. Thanks for showing up. So there.